I'm lounging. I'm relaxed. Today's Relaxation Tuesday.
Is it?
It's Relaxation Tuesday, and kicking my feet up, Mark.
Dude, I didn't get the memo.
We're both wearing vacation shirts. What do you mean? I thought you did.
I wear this every day.
Oh shit, that's right. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh.
You survived.
Yeah.
Yes, welcome in, A. Great to see ya.
It was looking a little touch and go there for a little while.
The storm was like really bad yesterday, like notably so. Thankfully I did not lose power, but we had hail, we had like sideways rain. It was a lot.
Cats and dogs living together.
Every once in a while, my brother would just come down and lob a firework outside.
That is true. Your brother did just start throwing bombs out the window.
I was like, huh. It was to taunt away the storm.
Scare him off.
Yes.
It's an old ritual. Scare off the storm. Spook it away.
Can we get TikTok in the chat aggregator when you have a chance?
Yes.
You fool!
I do be forgetting.
Let's see. And let me pop out T-Witch to give them their special treatment, as I promised.
He says, I'm glad you didn't get swept away by a nader. Ain't no tornado coming to get us, man. We're sitting our feet down, keeping them planted.
Yep.
Good to go.
Solving the capture for...
What's up, Aaron Nicole?
Welcome.
up,
Great to
Ames?
see you. All right. The purple app Teen Witch, his chat has now been popped out, so I can see what they say with my utmost attention.
All 4 chats are available in the chat area.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yo, AIM sent a Go Popular, and A sent a Heart Me, and A sent a Go Popular. Thank you so much. Holy moly.
What's up, Dad Left? How you doing? Happy Tuesday.
Welcome in. Then you stream in a basement, it's fine. When it comes to tornadoes, probably. We're mostly worried about power surges.
That is true, yeah. Believe it or not, there's a lot of
it.
equipment plugged in.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of that. It's a bunker.
Every dollar I've made in the last 5 years is sitting on this table. Ha 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 ha! No surge protectors. Ha 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 ha!
You think you would have invested a little bit in that?
Yeah, we're saving up for that. So if you guys want to donate,
We're coming to you live from the Boardgamers bunker. We've been here since World War II.
What year is it?
Well, welcome in, Alex, at her very best. Holy moly, Aaron Nicole sent a Heart Me, Beth sent a Heart Me, Beth sent 2 Go Populars, thank you so much. And Ames is already donating towards the Scarab goal. Holy moly, thank you so much, Ames. We're back to Scarabs. We tried doing the Haunted Bell yesterday, didn't work out great. Jenna sent a Heart Me, thank you so much.
Oh, little Pharaoh's Curse.
Just dropped a follow over on Teen Witch, as we're calling it, the purple app. Thank you so much, Angel's Halo.
Is that 100?
At some point yesterday during stream, we crossed over 100.
Whoa!
We have now 103. Welcome, Angel's Halo.
Holy crap, yeah, thank you all so much. Over on the app that I have been avoiding saying the name of, T-Witch, if you will, the purple app, we just crossed 100 followers,
Sabrina.
which means a lot, so thank you guys so much.
Sabrina, Teenage Witch.
Yeah. I started saying T-Witch, and then that evolved into Teen Witch, and sometimes we call it Sabrina now.
I like that. It's classy.
Alex at her very best sent to Heart Me, Jenna sent to Go Popular, Aim sent 337 Scarabs. Holy moly. Alex sent 19 Scarabs, helping towards the Scarab goal. And Mystique, holy crap, sent a $10 super chat. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Mystique says, protect it, parentheses, I mean, Board Ghost sanity.
Thank you, Mystique. Much appreciated.
That's going right to the saving Board Ghost from having a mental breakdown fund.
The save Board Ghost fun. I miss Batboy Tater, and me too, honestly.
He was a good boy.
Tolerance
Shame what
Tuesday
happened to
today.
It's Relaxation Tuesday.
Okay.
It's Relaxation Tuesday. And how can you relax if you're not tolerant?
That's a good point.
That's true. Anyone who's not tolerant is not relaxed. They are stressed. It is aging them.
Well, hopping in, how do you feel about starting off with a round of Wavelength, and then we can continue the code names that we got cut off early from yesterday?
All right, yeah. I don't know why. I'm in this relaxation mindset. the first thing that came to mind is to start treating Wavelength like one of those old boomer style comics. You know, oh, the old ball and chain Wavelength. Yeah, let's get to it.
I think that's an accurate summation of my feelings at times.
We've been married to it for so long. It's so near and dear to us. But
We
also,
have.
it's the old ball and chain.
Yo, On sent 50 scarabs, helping towards the scarab goal. Thank you so much, Ons. How's the pup? He is doing much better. Dad left. He was a little bit spooked last night, but after things calmed down and the rain stopped, he was fine. He slept on my bed and is doing better now.
Exactly, Ons. We gotta bring home the bacon.
Oh, yes.
That's what we're doing today. We're bringing home the bacon.
So, Harley says, new setup, indeed. How is Phoebe? Slept through the whole thing. Absolutely slept through the whole thing.
I thought I was worried that the tornado got her. Because I did not hear a peep out of your somewhat noisy cat.
Yeah, I know. Phoebe, for being a notably skittish cat, does not care too much about the weather.
It's impressive.
Love the light colors, thank you. But I'll let you know when it comes to Wavelength. Ames, I did add in your card, okay?
I made him.
Corey did force me to.
I said, do it. I want it. I want it in the rotation.
Now, it is in rotation. It is not queued, so it's randomized every time we do this. I did like a few hundred randomizations before stream trying to see if I could get it to come up. I couldn't, so now it's just like, well, we'll see it if we see it. Holy moly, we got another super chat. Seems to be a spam message though. Thanks anyway.
Hey, thanks.
All right, we are going to start off with.
I know what currency that is. It's very simple.
Let's see. Go to the Wavelength. Here we go. Wow, we gotta get this board back centered. Okay, it's gonna be interesting. It looks fine. First card.
Locked in.
Movie that needs a Muppet adaptation. Movie that does not need a Muppet adaptation. Personally, I really like this card.
I think this is a good one. But it's hard because I think every movie needs a Muppet adaptation.
Maybe not all of them.
Nope, every single one. I don't think you can think of one that doesn't.
I'll close my eyes. Corey, spin up that board.
Also, I saw Jenna and Tiv here say that it's been a while, so many changes, and they love it. I am so glad you guys are happy. So glad you guys are back. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Sorry, we didn't get to it sooner.
We've been trying to make improvements on the studio, put on a better show for y'all, so
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all like how things are looking.
All right. Movie that needs a Muppet adaptation. Movie that doesn't need a Muppet adaptation. Everything's changing and upgrading all the time.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, it is. I've seen some things come in already. I'm not sure what I feel about some of these. I'm gonna let some. I'm gonna let these come in. I'm gonna let these come in, and I'm going to close up the board. Mark, you can look. The first one I'm going to give you is from Nikki Noodles. Con Air.
Con Air with Nick Cage.
Yeah, so normally how we imagine these Muppet adaptations is all of the characters are Muppets except for one real person that stays the same person in the movie. Mm-hmm. That's our ground rules.
Notably, I'm a huge Nicolas Cage fan.
Yep.
I've not seen Con Air. I know. It's a wild statement coming from me, of all people. I am the biggest Nicolas Cage shill out there. I haven't seen Con Air.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Now Con Air added to the list.
I'm more likely to see Con Air than Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but I think that's on the does not need Muppet adaptation side.
All right, let's go next with.
Haven't seen you guys in a while. Welcome in, Anna. Great to see you.
Let's go with Harley's Avengers.
That doesn't need anything. Stop messing with that property, Marvel. It's enough. We already got the What If. We already got 2 billion sequels for every character involved. A Muppet adaptation of Avengers, the original Avengers.
Yes.
I'm trying to think who the one
OG story.
with the human is Nick Fury. That's gonna tick me up a bit because that would be if they made a half-hour Muppet version of Avengers, like cut down to half an hour and aired it on Adult Swim, that would actually go insane.
I think so.
So I'm gonna put it just barely to the does not need a Muppet adaptation side.
All right. Last one I'm gonna give you. There's some crazy ones there people are saying. There's some crazy ones. Last one I'm gonna give you is... You know what? I'm gonna go with it. Oh, never mind. A buzzer beater has come in from Amber. Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen. Oh, God. Is that gonna flip me? Is that the one that flips me? Oh, no, that's hilarious.
Buzzer beater has come in from Amber. Hell's Kitchen.
Twitch is about to get ads, or sorry, T-Witch is about to get ads. Thank you, everyone who is watching on there. Angel's Halo showing off the custom Cool Charles emotes. So thank you.
Big Meat making our way over to Twitch.
Let's see. Hell's Kitchen, that fully sways me. That's hilarious. That's amazing. Can you imagine what Gordon Ramsay's gonna say to Swedish Chef?
Oh my god, I didn't even think of that!
Like, he's gonna have some choice words for Swedish Chef.
Oh my god. Or maybe that's the winner. That's the guy who does the best without even trying is Swedish Chef. He makes it all the way through Hell's Kitchen.
Maybe. Alright. It's gonna be on the needs a Muppet adaptation side, but just barely. You can't run a Muppet TV show for that long with Gordon Ramsay. I think I'm gonna lock in here. Just barely on a needs a Muppet adaptation side.
Tough first card of the day. First card of the day.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
Wow! Crap! Huh. Alright, you were really pushing with that last one.
I was really trying.
But I'm like, Avengers, no way. No way, not Avengers.
Avengers is my realistic one. Out of any of the movies that Avengers is going to get a Muppet adaptation, and out of all the stories that could possibly get a Muppet adaptation, out of all the stories that are likely to, Avengers is like, yeah. I want to see that.
That's fair.
I want to see it.
Yo, Anna sent a heart me. Molly sent 139 scarabs, helping us towards the scarab goal. Thank you so much, Molly. JD sent a scarab and a heart me. Thank you.
And also Con Air. Once you were lost on Con Air, I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, that one was my bad. I should have seen that movie, to be fair. Meep says they did not get an ad on Teen Witch. That might be because you are subscribed, which is even better than watching an ad. So
Let's go.
We appreciate that. Is there borking over here? Are we borking this stream?
No, you're missing context clues.
Oh, okay. My bad. All right, that is 0 points to start us off. 6 cards remaining. That is A-okay. Let's make them count. Here's a fun card. I love doing this card.
Close my peepers as you get the next card.
This is going to be normal greeting, weird greeting.
All right.
Mark thinks that all hobbies are interesting and no movies need Muppet adaptations.
We thinking binary here.
I'm picky about what deserves a Muppet adaptation. Yo, Sierra sent 169 scarabs.
Yeah!
Nice. Thank you so much, Sierra, helping us towards the scarab goal. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. Normal greeting, weird greeting. We need to come up with a hint that gets Corey to place the red dial right onto that blue 4. Interesting.
I don't know where the dial is, but I'm saying hot diggity. That's my answer.
Okay. Last time we did this card, it was Howdy All Y'all, which Corey put very radically on the weird greeting side.
I think that was with someone else. I don't remember that.
Oh, that was with Jeremy then, I guess.
Because I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Howdy All Y'all.
That's the normal. That's probably towards the weirder part of normal. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Closing it up, Corey, you may look.
Howdy all y'all out there.
Howdy all
We're
y'all.
really getting southern today. With the tornadoes.
Let's go with Mandy's. A few other people said it, but I see Mandy saying it now. What up?
What up? That's normal. That's a little casual, so I'm not gonna max it up. Wait, how's it spelled?
Like that.
Okay, alright. That's... If it was W-A-T-T-U-P, we're gonna get closer to here, but because it's spelled out normally, tick it up closer to normal. Or is that weirder?
Hinal says for your next hit, exploding fist bump. So that's gonna be a...
You went with the sparkle effect. I'm with it.
Oh, okay. Mine's a little more sparkly.
You got like you got the 4th of July special over there, going off on your fist bumps. That's gonna tick me up back towards weird a little bit, because if you do that, I'm kind of gonna look at you straight. Like let's do it again, for example, right? We do the fist bump. You go.
It was one of those like sparkly fireworks this time that leaves the trails going.
Well,
And like, wait, there's an encore.
We'll add that in post.
Okay.
When they're seeing this live, this pre-recorded live stream, that's definitely pre-recorded
Holy
and not
moly.
performed live.
And I just sent star goggles.
Yeah, hey,
thank you so much.
That fits your fireworks.
Star goggles and a level up sparks. Thank you so much, Anna. All right, so yes, you got the what up, you got the exploding fist bump, and the final one that I will give you is going to be. I missed the Hawaiian shirt memo. I think that's just a comment.
It's Relaxation Tuesday, man. You didn't get the memo? We sent it out in the newsletter.
Let's see. Okay, you know, I do like Anna's. You all right?
That, depending on the context, it's devastational. If you walk up, it's, you know, having a normal conversation with somebody, and there's like, you all right? You doing okay, man?
Is everything good at home?
You're welcoming unwanted conversation, I think, at that point, unless it's somebody close.
That's
to
how
you.
you phrase it too. Could you speak again? You all right?
Yeah.
You know, it's dependent.
Or we can get like the Arthur Morgan from Red Dead 2. You're all right.
That's such a British thing to say.
It's kind of weird, but still normal. I wouldn't flinch if somebody said this to me.
JD sent a haunted bell. Thank you so much. Very spooky, very scary. Holy moly. All right. That's y'all right in a British accent, says Lily. Y'all right? Okay, I can see that. Y'all right.
You all right?
Y'all right over there.
Oh, I can feel you're getting in character.
You see Big Ben around here.
Boy, bro.
Alright, I'm not gonna do this bit anymore. Normal greeting, weird greeting, how do we do? Ooh, whoa.
I don't think that.
I think that's a miss.
I think it's a full whiff.
Wow, okay. I thought you were a bit closer, but that is in fact a miss.
Oh.
These aren't the worst. You know, these are all acceptable at the workplace.
Oh.
You don't get written up at the office for any of these, except maybe the exploding fist
I
bump.
was gonna say that could be a threat of terrorism.
Depends on how loud you make the explosion.
And what job you have.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah, if you're working in security and you hit them with the bang, you know, that's probably not cool. All right, well, we're getting warmed up. It's Relaxation Tuesday, so we're going easily, casually into this. Lauren sent 5 scarabs. Thank you, helping us towards the scarab goal. And Judith sent a heart me. Thank you. All right, what is our next card going to be? Like I said, these are all warm-ups. Okay, speaking of big bangs, our next card's going to be bad to bring to an airport, good to bring to an airport. 5 cards remaining.
What a segue.
Don't like the divided YouTube. We're testing out things right now. We'll see how things go. We do kind of want to move to a more horizontal-centric format, but we've been doing vertical for so long, it's tough.
We're easing the flow. We're easing the waters.
Easing it all in. Eventually, you know, the Teen Witch, the Sabrina experience might be the experience we design around.
Let's see what chat got. Let's see what chat's got. Looks good on Twitch. I appreciate it. Let's see what chat's got. Bad to bring to an airport, good to bring to an airport. I'm seeing some ones come in.
Any 2s or just 1s?
Oh, some 3s. People are getting controversial on that one. You can look now. let's go. Let's go. Can of soda.
Can of soda.
Can of soda.
Good to bring to an airport, bad to bring to an airport. It's fine to bring to an airport, but you can't take liquids in, so you just have to drink it before you go through the pat down. That's not something you're able to sneak through. The scanners do detect that, even if it's, like way up.
Vertical is better because I see the dial bigger and easier. Now, you know what? Vertical's not going away. We're still here on TikTok, so if you ever do need it, it's guaranteed somewhere.
This bigger version of the dial will be on Sabrina soon.
Ooh.
It will be on Teen Witch. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Upgrade. Let's go with Chrissy's toothpaste.
Let's see, toothpaste?
Toothpaste.
Well, that's good to bring to an airport. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a while. You can bring toothpaste through. It's travel-sized. Now, if you bring too much, that one is more awkward to chug in front of the security line. You have to finish that. Can't bring that through.
Are you using the travel-sized one as shooters? What are you doing?
No, you bring a large tube and you drink down the toothpaste until it's able to go through travel size.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna bring to an airport just barely.
A little off the top.
Clip it now, don't. I knew what I was doing.
Clip that shit, yes.
Amber sent the heart me. Thank you so much, Amber.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Dr. Facilier's a bag of wires.
Come on, why on earth? What reason do you have to bring a bag of loose wires into the airport? You're asking for a full cavity search at that point. Bag of wires. Okay.
I was bringing loose wires everywhere.
You said Doc said this?
Doc said that, yes.
They notably work with electronics, so maybe they would have a reason to bring a bag of wires. I don't know if it's electronics specifically, but like the park maintenance stuff for the I forget exactly what it is at this point. I think it's
entertainment engineer.
Entertainment engineer. That was the words I was looking for, which would involve wires. Don't bring wires to the airport. This doesn't say carry on, it just says airport. I'm just gonna go dead middle. I think the others are fine. And it's not illegal to bring wires onto a plane. It's just they're going to cavity search you.
For the wires? I feel like they found them all. Unless you're implying they might think that there's some inside you.
No, if they see through the scan that your bag is full of loose wires, they are randomly selecting you to be pulled aside for a detailed inspection.
Makes sense, yeah. A thorough searching.
Yeah.
All right, man. Bag of wires, can of soda, toothpaste. Notably, let's see what we got.
Also, Shades of Neon Green jumped over to the purple app, Teen Witch, as we've been calling it, saying it's normally Big's World on TikTok. So thank you so much for popping over. We appreciate you.
What kind of wire for the search? Asking for a friend? Copper. Bam! Yeah.
Really? Toothpaste? You think toothpaste, bad?
Toothpaste is one of those things where generally if I'm going somewhere on an airport, it's tough, right? Because the only time I ever go is when I travel for long distances. I'll normally pick up a travel toothpaste when I'm there just because the big tube of toothpaste don't go through security.
Okay, yeah, I just pack a large tube into my luggage is what I typically do.
They will grab those.
Really?
Yeah.
They'll grab it and squeeze your toothpaste.
Right out onto the ground.
It's messed up. Huh.
Throw-in Tuesday. Can we get any points this round? Can we get out of points?
Your check luggage?
Yeah, are you sure they'll pull it out of checked luggage?
Some do. Some people are saying no, but I have had it happen to me.
Huh. Wait, you've been on a plane?
How many times have you been on a plane?
Good few times. Many times. Well, quote-unquote many. I would say 10 to 12 times.
You count round trip? Or you count...
No, if I were to count round trip, it'd be 20, 24, I guess.
Okay.
If I count there and back.
I've been 2 or 3.
Okay. Yo, Amber sent 70 scarabs, helping towards the scarab goal. Thank you so much. I guess that was a stupid question. I know you've had to have been on a plane once because you were in Greece.
That's true, yeah. You think I swam?
I was thinking maybe you walked. And Anna just auto-renewed for a 3-month subscription on TikTok. Thank you so much, Anna. Each plane ride counts as 1. I'll take it. That's fair.
What airline confiscated your toothpaste, Corey?
I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Yeah, if it was Spirit, they just might have needed it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, oh, we don't got this at home.
That's true. That's true. Fair
All
enough.
right.
Southwest wouldn't do that shit. Southwest wouldn't pull that tomfoolery.
Maybe they just hated me specifically.
Delta did it every time.
Delta might.
Maybe I got a thing. They got my name on the list.
Delta would if you're not a rewards member.
Yo, they've just highlighted their message over on Teen Witch, the purple app. Thank you so much. Spending bits to do that. Appreciate you.
There's a little channel points there. A little channel point action.
Oh, channel points. Okay, I don't know the difference yet. I'm still getting my foot.
You'll get used to it.
Okay.
You'll get used to it.
All right. Least evil company, most evil company. This is gonna be the next one. Kyle sent a heart me and a go popular. Thank you so much, Kyle. Delta Diamond Diva, says Kelsey Weasel over on the purple app.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, all right. Yo, JD sent a community fest. Thank you, JD.
Ooh.
Let's see. Least evil company, most evil company. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. JD sent an ice cream cone. Thank you. Least evil company, most evil company. This is a thinker. Company I work for. That doesn't narrow it down, but thank you. Okay, we're getting some interesting ones in here. Yo, the purple app's starting to light up with people joining. Holy moly, thank y'all so much for popping over. Moderately stiff PP's back.
Yo, it's a whole different world over there.
Least evil company, most evil company. Closing it up. I really do miss, you can look now. I really do miss all the very wacky, zany usernames we used to have over on the purple app.
It's true.
There used to be a lot of them.
Back in the day.
Let's see. All right, the hint I'm going to give you. Jeez, guys, I don't know about any of these. Purple app for the W, indeed.
First time chatter.
Oh, first time chatter. Welcome in.
Justin do person watching.
Nope.
Just a random person watching.
Yeah, there it is.
All right. First hint I'm going to give you is going to be Spotify from Moderately Stiff PP. Next up, before you get too far in, I'm going to go with Meg's Worlds of, crap, where'd it go? Kellogg's.
Kellogg's. They are cereal tyrants. Kellogg's. They own the cereal aisle. No one else can touch it. It is nothing but property of Kellogg's.
Yes.
It is theirs. Thus, they are evil.
Yes, that's Spotify.
What's that?
Spotify.
I don't know Spotify. Like I don't use it, but I do know a couple things about Spotify. One, AI DJ. Already a knock against their name. I don't need to explain why. Everyone knows that I don't like AI. Won't go into that. Next up, I can safely assume Spotify does not treat their musicians very well because
Molly.
Does ask Molly? Knows Spotify is so
Jesus.
evil? Sincerely an independent musician? Yes! I know things, all right? I don't know the threshold of how evil that is, though. So I'm gonna tick it towards most evil. I'm not gonna max it. There's several companies that me and you both know that you could say to get me to place it right here. So by that logic, I gotta tick it up some.
Okay, last hint I'm gonna give you.
Which is how much?
Last hint I'm gonna give you from Sierra, Jeep.
The Jeep people?
If I want to make €1, I need 100K streams on TikTok.
Jeep.
£1, that's 100K streams. That's outrageous.
That is insane. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Also, I didn't know you made music, Molly. That's really cool.
Drop some of it in the self-promotion on our Discord if you'd like.
Ooh, yes. Yeah, we have the self-promotion channel on Discord if you want to drop anything there.
These are pretty evil. I don't know what Jeep has done. Is Jeep not chill?
They wrangled.
You put it that way, man. I mean, that's...
The Tattletale Wrangler.
Some of the worst cars to the most committed fans.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
Jeep CJ could
Listen,
give it a try.
Spotify has done some terrible, terrible things. Kellogg's, tyrants of the cereal aisle, they are. But Jeep, I don't know, they just kind of seem like they make Jeeps. So, I can't put it that evil. Spotify makes me want to lower it, but Kellogg's and Jeep is going to make me keep it right about there.
Justice for Jeep. Locked in right there. Let's see how we did. Least evil company, most evil company, controversial one. Very
Finally.
nice. That's
Finally.
points. That is points.
Yes.
Jeep's got us there.
Jesus. Finally.
Chat, we need to have a talk about some of your answers. Okay, this is just barely to the most evil company side, and there are people saying Nestle.
That's you can't. That's
watermark it, dude.
You've maxed it out.
Like they slaughter children overseas, like actually slaughter children. They hire actual mafias to topple local governments. It's it's a messed up company. Score of 3. Very nice. Jeep steals my gas. Most evil company.
That's true. That's true. How much money have we paid for gas because of Big Jeep?
A few others. Something Monsanto. Announcing Monsanto. Like, do you know their history?
I don't even know the company, quite frankly.
Monsanto's dined.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I recognize the name as like, Jesus Christ, that's evil, but I don't even remember fully what they did. Is that the,
They basically
plants?
invented GMOs.
Yes, the GMO company. And they would release spores of their GMO crops onto farms, and they would get mixed in, and then they would sue the farmer saying, we have found copyrighted DNA in your crops. Or just local farmers will grow Monsanto crops, and the spores will naturally go into the air and mix in with the genomes of any other plant in the area. And Monsanto will just go around suing any farmer saying, we found our copyrighted DNA strands for plants on your property.
Who be copyrighting DNA?
They did. They're evil.
Jesus.
JD sent a GG, Amber sent 30 scarabs, Chloe sent a heart me, Kooloon sent 69 scarabs, nice. And Chloe sent 10 scarabs, thank you so much. They copyrighted apples.
They aren't the only ones either. Steve Jobs.
8th request for a Mark Tangent emote. Maybe soon. Alright, 3 cards remaining,
What's our
let's
next one?
make them count. I'm keeping an eye out for Ames's. It hasn't come up yet.
Yo! Meg's World subscribed to Tier 1 on the Purple app for 3 months in advance, I might add.
Oh, thank you so much, Meg's World. If I'm not mistaken, did they get a founder badge for that?
No, I think we're out.
Are we out of
I think
those?
we're
Okay, thank you so much,
If they
Meg's
type in
World.
chat, they'll find out, but I think we're out. And Popcorn Maker with the 3 bits right after.
Oh, thank you.
Since I was about to say something sassy, but I take it back. No, we're all for that. All right, hitchhiker you stop for, hitchhiker you drive past. Yeah, we're all found badges. Let's see what we got. And Popcorn Maker subscribe with Prime.
Oh,
Prime subs keep me alive.
yeah, that is something to mention. If you guys have Amazon Prime and you want to pop over to the Purple app, the one we've been calling Teen Witch, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free, and it really helps us out, and it doesn't cost you anything extra.
That's true.
It takes money out of Jeff Bezos' pocket and puts it in ours.
If you want to support us with no cost of yourself, you could steal a little money from Jeff Bezos by giving us some primes over on the Purple one.
You get 1 free Prime sum a month.
And that's kicking off a hype train that lasts for the next 4 minutes. If 2 more people subscribe, all subscribers get an unlockable emote over on the Purple app.
Let's go. All right, first one I'm going to give you. I like this one. JD Vance.
I opened my eyes and immediately saw JD Vance. That was why I was laughing.
I'm going with it.
God.
We love stealing money from Bezos, yes.
Okay, this is an important question, and this will affect my placement. Does he have the propeller hat and lollipop?
No, this is just JD Vance.
Which one?
The guy.
There's
Just
so
it's
many.
the guy.
the vice president.
Unaltered
it's the
base
guy.
JD Vance. Rare unaltered copy. Okay, so I'm driving right past him, but there are...
Vance unfun.
Here's the thing. Out of everyone, political. JD Vance, I almost just pity him a little bit. It's like,
He's got that sad little brother energy.
yeah, I would drive right past him, and then I would see his sad face in the rearview mirror, and I'd be like, I would think about it. I'd probably keep going. Depends on like how like hot the road is that we're on. Like, does it look like he's about to bake to death or not?
And I was gonna wait for you to finish your answer to say this, but yes, Hello mentioned it in chat. Hello has just subscribed for the first time over on TikTok.
Whoa!
Thank you so much.
Holy crap! Thank you.
And immediately as I say that, Noah with Prime over on the purple app.
Thank you so much, Noah.
Let's go. All right, next one I'm gonna give you. Let's go for.
Yeah, Purple App seems happening right now. I'm just saying.
Let's go OJ Simpson, a classic on this channel.
I didn't even read the full comment. I just saw A saying at Jenna, nah, Mark would stop for her. I don't even know who Jenna said. It was probably Casey Anthony, though.
It was.
It was?
It was
Okay.
Casey Anthony. Yeah, it was.
Oh, yep, there it is. Jenna said Casey
Yeah,
Anthony.
it was Casey Anthony.
Come on, what's the odds she does it again?
More than 0.
Sorry, who's the actual?
Country Mozart just subscribed over on Twitch, completing level 1 of the hype train.
Let's go!
Whoa!
On Twitch.
Something.
This is a limited time emote.
You keep on saying that word. You keep on saying that word that we were said not to say.
All right, the last one I'm going to give you for this round, we're going to lock in.
Spiky Poser over on Teen Witch as well.
Lock in. Let's go with N. Murphy's 2,000 Bees.
Okay. It's right for the planet for me to stop. Right. Gotta save the bees, protect the bees.
I need to stay stoic.
That being said, 2,000, it's a lot of bees. That's a lot of bees. And like, bees in theory are friendly, right? They're not gonna sting me unprovoked. I'm not allergic to bees. I'm doing the right thing. I would be thinking all those things as I drive right past. So I'm gonna lock in right here.
All right.
Just barely ticked up from the hitchhiker I would fully drive past.
Let's see what we got. 2,000 Bees, JD Vance, OJ Simpson. Oh my God!
Let's go! That is a 4, our first 4 of the night. Holy moly, let me catch up.
2,000 bees got you there!
2,000 bees. Mel sent a heart me. A sent 5 scarabs, helping towards the scarab goal. Thank you. Robin Gustavin sent a, crap, what's that one called? I can't see what it's called. I can't see what it's called in the aggregator.
Oh, yeah, no, where?
This has been a continuous issue. Can you scroll up, Horde Ghost? Sent a goat, thank you so much. A sent a I'm new here. Kunaloon sent a heart me. And Kunaloon sent 69 scarabs. Thank you. Actually, I think I may have read that one already. Horde Ghost, scroll back down.
That's all that should go down.
It's not.
Keep going.
It is? Why isn't the scarabs on the aggregator? Okay, it is, but up here.
It's like a little microscope.
I don't like the aggregator.
Okay.
Score of
This
5.
is the best system.
I know. It's just way out of order.
And Nova Girl, subscribe to your 1 on the purple app.
Holy crap, thank you,
Thanks so
Nova Girl.
much.
And Meg's World just gifted a tier 1
Oh my
sub
God!
to Meep. Holy crap. People were saying they didn't have money to subscribe. Meg's World gifted a subscription for them. Thank you, Meg's World. Can we get some W Megs in chat?
Completing level 2 of the hype train over on Team Witch.
Holy crap. And, ACOP so just subscribed with Prime over on Teen Witch. Thank you so much. Holy crap.
Let's go. That was a nice 5, thank you.
In this game mode, when we score 4, it is only worth 3 points. You might be saying 5. Shouldn't we be at 6? And no, we should not, because instead, when we score 4, the benefit is we get to take an extra card and add it to the stack, extending the game. We would have been at 2 cards remaining, but because you scored a 4, which is only worth 3 points, we're instead at 3 cards remaining. Very nice.
What's up, Helen WUK? I'm glad you're hopping in. Just call Team Witch.
Oh, we can call it Tuvalu. Over on the Tuvalu app.
Over on Tuvalu!
That's actually a good idea.
That's where the squirrels have been invading. We finally touched land. We've broken soil.
Let's see, what is our next card going to be? Let's make it a good one. All right, let's go. Let's go easy to steal, hard to steal.
All right. My heart.
Oh.
Depends on if it's you or not, because you...
Very lively today over on Tuvalu. Indeed.
Tuvalu's popping.
We're about to have ads over on Tuvalu in less than a minute. So if you are not subscribed, you might get ads. But we really appreciate the people who do stick through and watch the ads because it does help us. And Countless Eidolon just subscribed at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 7 months. Thank you so much, Thomas, on a 7th-month streak.
Coming in to flex that 7-month.
You'll never guess how long ago he joined. Or how long ago we debuted on Twitch. Any guesses? Any guesses in chat?
And Kunalu just subscribed for the first time over on TikTok. Holy crap! Thank you so much.
Oh, the subs are popping today, baby.
Getting access to the exclusive emotes. Good job, Thomas. Indeed. All right, easy to steal, hard to steal. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for.
Thank you guys so much today, by the way.
Just a random person watching just subscribed at tier 1 as well. Holy crap, thank you so much. We are almost at the level 3 hype train. Holy moly. Money from mom's purse. Thank you, Nova Girl, if that's what it takes. Oh, that was your hint. That was your hint. That wasn't you talking about why you subscribed.
Also, don't encourage that. That's insane. Don't encourage that.
Corey, you may look.
Why would you say if that's what it takes? Don't encourage children to steal from their parents to give us money.
I didn't say I was a child. It could have been an adult.
Okay, that's more justified then. That's more because they're owed it.
Well, your first hint from Nova Girl is going to be money from mom's purse.
It's pretty easy. Not that I'm speaking from experience.
A wire from Doc at the airport.
Now, morally, money from your mom's purse is hard. Physically, though, it's pretty simple. You just go yoink, go yoink.
And holy crap, Lucky Star 22 just subscribed over on Tuvalu. Thank you so much, Lucky Star.
As Ames gives 3 subs on TikTok.
Holy crap. Thank you all so much. That is insane. Yeah, did we meet the sub goal on the Tuvalu app, the purple app?
I believe we did. I didn't know we had one set.
I didn't know we had one set up. Does that mean we spin the wheel?
Spin the wheel as any.
Okay, all right. That means after we get through these cards, we'll do a spin of the wheel. Thank you so much, everyone on the purple app who subscribed.
At least an equivalent goal, so thank you.
And Queen B055 just subscribed with Prime. Holy crap, thank you so much.
Holy shit.
Meow sent 5 scarabs, 6 scarabs, I think. Okay, sorry, I need to give you hints.
Lock in, buddy. We got some wavelength to play.
Money from mom's purse.
I know money's on your mind, but let's talk about wavelength here.
Yes, money is on my mind. Your next hint, where's my mouse, is going to be a catalytic converter from Randy Fitz.
That's hard. That's hard. Listen, it's in the grand scheme of I mean, it's not like, don't get me wrong, it's not like over here, right? But it's harder than money from mom's purse because you got to get under the car, you got to get the hacksaw out, and you got to get to work and hope nobody sees you. Mom's purse, that could be in a secluded bedroom, but the catalytic converters are on the street, all right? So people, you can have witnesses. So you got to make sure that you can get out of that car without anyone seeing you.
Feeling the love today. Indeed, JD, you sent It's Corn, and Skittle1821 just subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much.
Prime subs.
Holy crap.
They are my lifeblood. Love me some Prime subs.
And
Prime steak.
Let's see, final hint on how does Corey know how to steal it? That was very detailed. How do you think we fund streaming?
Guys, do you think this equipment buys itself?
And with that one, that completes level 3 of the hype train.
Whoa, holy crap.
I'm just saying, we had cameras before we had people donating.
Now you have to buy surge protectors. Final hint I'm going to give you from a necklace off someone's neck. And Kunalu sent 9 club powers. Holy moly, thank you.
Ooh, let's go. Let's say a necklace off somebody's neck. Now here's the question. When we're saying easy to steal, hard to steal, is it easy to get caught, hard to not get caught? Like, are we willing to let ourselves get caught here in this?
I mean, that could be a step in stealing it. I mean, that was a plot point in Ocean's 11, right?
All right.
The heist already happened. It's a big twist.
Because getting a necklace off somebody's neck, if you're willing to get caught for it,
Beeline and yank it.
yank it and run. That's pretty easy. If you don't want to get caught taking the necklace, that's a lot harder, right?
I think you have to successfully get away. You have to successfully not be caught.
I think I'm going to take... this is finally what's going to break me on the hard to steal side, I think.
Marine sent a heart me. JD sent a you're awesome. I think that's me catching up. Thank you so much. All right. Are you ticked over now?
I think I like it where it is.
Locked in there. Just a bit.
You know what? I lied. And now I'm locked in.
Wow, moving even further. Okay. Yeah, on the easy to steal side for the longest time and moving over this far.
Yep.
Necklace off someone's neck, money from mom's purse, and catalytic converter. Let's see how we did. You had it for a brief moment. For a brief moment.
I had a brief shot of glory and I threw it all away.
Beth sent the heart me to go popular. Thank you so much, Beth.
I threw it all away.
It happens. All right, well, let's get through this. We'll do a spin of the wheel once we're done with these two cards. What is our next card going to be? Our next card is going to be unimportant to important. Ooh, a thinker, if you will. All right, I'm closing my eyes. Yo, Aim sent 174 scarabs, followed by 40 scarabs, followed by 11 scarabs. Thank you so much, Ames, helping us towards the scarab goal. We appreciate ya.
W Ames indeed.
Found the squirrels. Oh, do they have squirrel emotes over on Teen Witch, the purple app?
I like it.
Dude, we gotta get the Frank Z emotes in that purple chat over there.
See Country Mozart's chats there.
All right, let's see what we got. Let's see, unimportant to important. Important, unimportant. That is where the blue 4 is. Make sure my finger's angled correctly. Woo, right there. Chat, give me some clues. I'm gonna take 3 of them from either YouTube, TikTok, or the third one.
We probably should be careful about saying the red app as well, but we haven't historically been.
You want to know what my hot take is? What? I actually don't think it saying TikTok gives a singular poop darn if you say any of these names. It's just the fact that people leave the stream to go check them out, and that's what tanks it.
That's fair.
That's my hot take.
So our wordage could all be for naught.
I'm going to close up the board.
I just like calling it Teen Witch anyway.
Just a random person watching says, I agree.
Let's go with...
Can I look?
Let's go with Megan on TikTok. The $2 bill.
$2 bill. Where would we be without the $2 bill?
Stepping stone to America, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, my uncle loves the $2 bill and purchases them in like 100 packs and will give them out to people because he thinks it's funny.
That's what Steve Wozniak does for Apple. He prints his own $2 bills, and they are government standard $2 bills. It costs him more than $2 to print them. That's how he can get away with this. He prints $2 bills and uses them. He'll rip them off the sheet and hand them to people to pay for things.
Yeah, arrest his ass.
No, the government lets him get away with it because it costs him more money to print than the $2 bill is worth, and they're 2 standards.
It is legal counterfeit.
I mean, it costs too much money to arrest the Woz, so they just let him go. I mean, just a little bit unimportant. It's still American currency, important American currency.
Poor American currency.
The $2 bill, I'll stand by it.
My dad left me a $2 bill when he died. I still have it.
Oh.
Well, not that $2 bill.
Yeah.
That one's excluded from this.
The important side.
No. We're excluding that $2 bill from this equation.
Oh.
Let's go with Country Mozart over on the purple one. The Blue Moons and Lucky Charms.
Are you really trying to get me on the important side? It's the tastiest one.
You found my bluff, dude.
No, the tastiest one is the rainbow one, followed by the hot air balloon one.
What's the old song that I went? Shamrock sings a rabbit. It's
Follow
up the
your
red
nose
balloon.
for the wonderful
Nope.
taste that shows.
Reese's Puffs. That's it.
Beat
That's
'em
the
up,
one.
beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up.
Exactly.
All right, it's unimportant. It's gonna be ticked up. There's less important things than the blue moon from Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
What power did that give the kids? Did they ride on a moon away from the elf that was coming to get them?
The power to shoot for the stars.
Okay. God, I miss those commercials.
And last but not least, let's go with
YouTube chat.
J-Dub's Big Guy, junior high gym class. Heart stars and horseshoes, clovers and blue moons, pot of gold and rainbows, and me red balloons. Thank you!
Whoa, that took me back. I had no idea what you were talking
Thank
about.
you!
Until that phrase was said.
I just knew the rhythm. I didn't know the order.
Huh. Sorry, what was that last hint? I didn't know
Junior high gym class.
Junior high gym
Middle
class.
school.
I mean, if you phone it in middle school gym class, I mean, how are you going to find a job in the future?
Einstein almost didn't make it in life because he did phone it in junior high gym class.
I know. I mean, that's messed up.
That's like Cody Martin from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody type of nightmare he would have applying for an Ivy League college. I see you got a C+ in junior high middle school gym class. I'm afraid we're gonna have to turn it down.
So in seriousness though, obviously it's unimportant. It's a middle school extracurricular. But with that being said, I think it is important to be fit, you know, to like run around like that when you're a kid. Find out what sports you are and aren't interested in early in life. So I'll lock in there. I'll lock it. Like, obviously these are unimportant things that you're naming, but I got a bit of respect for all of them.
Steve, whether or not I give Steve's answer of YouTube chat being unimportant to important, it just is paradoxical. Because no matter what I do, I'm getting clowned on for it, all right?
Carrie Dixon sent 73 scarabs, helping us towards the scarab goal. Thank you. All right, I'm locked in right there.
All right, let's see what we got. Junior high gym class, the blue moon from Lucky Charms, and the third one I'll never remember.
Woo! Let's go! That's a 4. Very nice. No idea about the other platforms, so I use YouTube. That's fair, Steve. We appreciate you no matter where you watch.
So, Mark, I'm going to be honest with you. You're about to give the 4 speech, and you're going to say how 4 is actually not worth 4 points. It's only worth 3. But I realized as I was about to erase it and add 3 points that I only added 2 points last time. We scored a 4. So I'm going to add 4 points on the board, and we're just all going to be cool about it. We're all just going to be good about it, all right? We're all going to notably be all right that this says 9 now.
In this game mode, we ignore the score that Corey writes, and instead we just take a card and add it to the stack and pray. When we score 4, we get a bonus card. We would have been at 1 card left. We are instead at 2. Very nice.
Anyone know why I can't get my Prime to do the free subscription? So you gotta... Okay, calm down, relax.
It wasn't working.
Not that serious. You gotta make sure your Amazon Prime and your Twitch are linked together. And then when you do the subscribe, you click on the subscribe button, there will be a small, tiny little checkbox saying use Prime sub.
Cheating Tuesday, 10 points now.
Yeah, man, 10 points.
Anna sent 5 roses. Thank you so much, Anna.
10 points on the board.
All right, what is our next card going to be? Let's make it count. We don't do this card often. We'll go for it.
Let's see it.
Gonna be peaceful to warlike.
Ooh, you closing that board.
I was peaceful till it fought back, okay?
This is the second time you have committed violence on Wavelength boards today.
It violated the NAP first. Board game violence is a real epidemic, Mark.
It's true.
Oh, you know, normally I'm a chill, cool kind of guy, but those magic cards come out and a beast awakens. Is this the last card of the game? Nope, we got 2 left.
Insert that image of a werewolf tearing off its t-shirt.
I got a bag of Just Lucky Charm marshmallows featuring jumbo rainbows for my toddler's rainbow birthday cupcakes. That's actually so cool. That is actually awesome.
That's such a good baking thing. Like just a bag of Lucky Charms marshmallows for baking sounds phenomenal. Like a great idea. God, I haven't baked in a while.
Baking.
That's literally what you just said. Literally what they just said.
Yeah.
Alright, peaceful, warlike, this 4 right here is what we're aiming for. Oh, good one to start us off. Corey, you may look. First thing I'm going to go with, from Robin Gustavson, Black Friday.
All right, well, let's just take it this way.
Sierra sent 39 scarabs, helping us towards the scarab goal, and a heart me. Thank you so much, Sierra.
We're not full Gandhi Civ 5 quite yet, but we're pretty far on that warlike side.
Anna says chihuahuas.
I'm pretty happy where that dial is currently.
Final hint I'll give you from Meg's World, field day in 5th grade.
Hey, open that board. I'm locked in. I'm feeling good.
Locked in, peaceful, warlike, how'd we do? Not bad. That is a 3.
I'm
very
feeling good.
nice. J-Dub's big guy sent a heart me. Robin Gustavson sent 5 scarabs, helping us towards the scarab goal. Thank you. We're down to 1 card remaining. Let's make it count.
Oh.
Before I was Kelsey Weasel, I was Kelsey Cupcake on MySpance.
Yo. How do we play? Are we giving hints or guessing the place? You are giving hints, and if you need a better explanation than that, you can always check the pin video on our channel. Great to have you. Welcome in.
All right, our 1 card remaining. Let's make it count. More games after this, possibly codenames after this. Ooh, I love codenames. Great song at a wedding, terrible song at a wedding. Actually, we're spinning the wheel after this, aren't we?
Spinning the wheel. Not this wheel, the other wheel.
You're spinning this wheel.
It's true, I am spinning this wheel. After this, we're going to spin the other wheel that we only spin whenever people give us enough donations.
Hold on, I'm getting a call real quick.
Can you guys believe this? He's too important for me. He's taking calls while we're live now. Oh my god! My hubris! I make a joke in jest, and I'm taken out! Oh no! I saw the phone call. He's got to take that. That shit's important. He's a busy man, Corey. He is, and I'll never say anything. I'll never say otherwise.
Extremely high quality Corey cam.
Hey, how's it going? Hi. They can't see where the dial placement is on the Corey cam though.
Actually, they can.
Okay. Sorry guys, I tried. He's taking a silent sip of phone. That's exactly what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing. The board is so blurry today, and it's a little messed up. We're still getting our camera settings situated.
We were shooting the video until 2 minutes after we were supposed to be live, so we're not able to flip the studio.
Yo, and is that Squilled? Squilled just became a 1-month sub. Let's go. As Dr. Vasilia drops the Prime sub on Twitch as well. Back to back Squilled and Doc. Let's freaking go. All right, let's look at some of these while Mark is coming back.
Hello, I'm walking back.
Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes.
How do I get back to my chair?
Blindly. You can do it, I believe. Let's go with... Wasn't this fuzzy earlier? Maybe we bumped it. We be bumping it?
Burgos, is it possible to just focus at all?
I'm gonna close
It's been a lot better in the past.
up the board.
Yes, but we just
You can look, Mark.
It's the lighting. Okay.
You can
a
look.
lot needs to change.
Oh, my Michael, of course.
Had to use the browser checkout, wouldn't work in the app. Dude, the Twitch, the purple app, it doesn't really matter. App on mobile is so atrocious.
And on mobile, Apple and Google will take a 30% additional cut. So do sign up on browser if you can.
It's true. It's true.
Yo, Squid just became a subscriber over on TikTok. Thank you so much, Squid. Getting access to all the exclusive emotes.
Let's go with the Wii theme.
The Wii theme?
Yep. Wii Shop, is that the one that's the notable one?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Default Wii music. Great song at a wedding. Perfect.
Let's go with... Oh my god. Mama 2 Chaos, this is perfect. The Cha-Cha Slide.
Okay, now you're pushing me over to the terrible side.
Cha-cha slide. Does that include Prime subs or not? I don't believe so. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Here's why I think that the Me song is fine. It stands out, it's unique, and it's like a good song. It's fair enough, and people remember, like, hey, that was pretty cool when that played. The Cha-Cha Slide, it's, oh God, dear Lord, this again?
You know what? And I'm seeing a couple people say it across multiple platforms, so I'm gonna give you a YMCA.
Yeah, okay, you're pushing me back. You're pushing me back with that one. Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield. That's maxed out great song. I love that song.
I was gonna say somebody gave an ABBA song, and I couldn't say that one.
No, you can't do that one. Okay. I think this is just barely on the great side. I think this makes sense. So the Wii song, Cha-Cha Slide, and sorry, what was the last one you gave?
There's a Wii song, Cha-Cha Slide, and then YMCA.
YMCA. Village People, YMCA. I love it. It's amazing. Let's go just barely on the great side. I'm gonna lock in here.
Oh, Mark, you were so close to the correct answer.
Wii song for NPC wedding dancing? That would go so hard.
You were so close to the correct answer.
Oh no!
You were so close!
Oh, I had to remember Dead Center. Dead Center was an option.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I came the closest I've ever been to being in a wedding. I actually stepped foot in a wedding over the weekends.
Oh my God.
I know. Notably, Chad, if you're not familiar with the lore, I've never been invited to a wedding, and that is still the case. It's not pronounced ABBA, it's ABBA.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks, Doc.
Very cool.
But my parents were invited to a wedding, and my dad arrived and realized he forgot his medication, so I did an emergency run to bring it to him. And I arrived, drop off the medication, and he's like, oh, well, while you're here, you always talk about it if you've never been to a wedding. You want to stop in and say hi? Your old friend from middle school's in there. One of your old friends from middle school. And you know how I usually wear Hawaiian shirts that look nice-ish?
Good night, Molly.
Yeah.
Oh, have a nice night, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
Thank you for being here. It was a non-streaming day. I'm like, nobody's gonna see me today, so I just wore a t-shirt. I wore a t-shirt and Crocs and didn't shower and had to leave my house really fast because it was medication I was delivering.
Dude, that was the worst. That's absolutely the worst when you're like, no one's gonna see me today. I'm gonna dress like shit just so I'm comfy. I'm gonna just do what I need to do to get my work done today, not care about like making myself appear the nicest, and then you get surprised, forced to be social. Oh my God, it's nightmare.
He's like, come on. And I'm like, well, I wasn't invited to this wedding, and I look like trash. I was like, oh no, it'll be fine. So we go in. I feel like immediately everybody's looking at me because I stick out like a sore thumb. It was like a orange t-shirt too. It's not like it was subtle. It stood out like neon. It wasn't a neon orange. It was a subtle orange. But he's like, oh, your friend from middle school, he was sitting back here. And we wade through the entire wedding to get to the very back where my old friend from middle school was not there. And he goes, oh, has anyone seen Richard around here? And like, oh, he's towards the front. So we wade all the way back through again, pull the guy away from his group of actual friends who he's talking to. He's like, hey, remember Mark from middle school? I don't think he recognized me.
To be fair, your hair is like 3 feet longer.
It is. I look very different than I did in middle school. I don't think he recognized me. Like, this is the worst experience of my life.
Uber Eats. Oh, shit.
That's messed up. Anyway, final score, 14. We are going to spin the wheel now.
Not this wheel, the other wheel.
The other wheel,
There's
yes.
2 wheels in the studio. This one we spin when we want to play the game. That one we spin when people donate a lot and we want to thank them.
Bad days make great stories, lol. I'm like, well, at least chat's gonna get to hear about it. That's all I was thinking. Well, as a thank you for us achieving the subscriber goal over on Twitch, I'll say their name, I'll be brave. As a thank you, we are going to do a spin of the wheel. There are a bunch of fun options we're going to do. And yeah, this is just a big thanks for everyone being so supportive today. Mark did it for the plot. Congratulations on your wedding, Mark. It doesn't count because I wasn't invited. I need to actually be invited to the wedding. It's kind of vampire rules.
And you were barely wanted too. I don't mean to say that to be mean. Mm-hmm. It's just the truth.
And this wheel spin is specifically thanking Team Witch for their subscriptions. We can still hit it again if YouTube sends enough super chats or if TikTok sends enough scarab gifts.
Yeah, we can do multiple wheel spins in a night. Alright, why am I covering my eyes?
I don't know.
Wrong fucking game. I saw you do this and you just instant kicked in.
I think I had to respin this one because I said I was going to take it off the wheel and we didn't. So that didn't happen.
Okay,
that didn't land there.
Yep, close my eyes again.
That didn't
Close it
land
up,
there.
spin the wheel.
That didn't land there. No one saw it.
Did it land there again?
Nope, that one is. Hold on. That one is. Board Ghost gives codename clues.
Ooh,
Board Ghost clues are codenames. Wow.
Board Ghost giving the clues for codenames. How's this gonna work? Let's see.
Wasn't it easier to give that to Board Ghost now? The stream deck?
Maybe. Let's figure this out. I'm gonna figure it out live, okay?
Hey, it's a good thing it's not my problem. Hey, it's a good thing it's not my problem. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not my problem. Hey.
So let's generate a practice board here. What board we've already done. And then figure out the best way to get the stream deck that all this runs off of over to Board Ghost.
I am just a passenger princess on this stream in the best way possible. I've gotten so spoiled not streaming on my own and streaming with Mark and Board Ghost. It's so nice. I can just kick my feet up instead of having to have 13 windows on my computer open, running OBS, keeping track of the scenes and stuff. You know what? It's just good. Is Corey missing Wednesdays live? I am. Is per tradition.
Austin will be back.
Love Austin. Big Austin!
Big Austining chat.
They call him Jimmy Princess.
Okay.
It's true! They do call me that!
Okay, go ahead.
I just gotta show up. I gotta clock it. That's why it's my 9 to 5. We're going back to Boomer speech from the beginning of stream. I gotta bring home the bacon. Gotta clock in, clock out for the night, chat.
Put it over here. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
When are live streamers gonna start treating streaming as if it's their 9 to 5? They've been working for 30 hours. Fucking 80 hours a week in the coal mines where the content's made.
Okay, it's new.
Minecraft anytime soon? Doc, I'm gonna be so for real. We've all been interested and wanting. We've just been so fucking busy that we don't have time for it. I'm stuck with schoolwork stuff. They're stuck with work stuff. But it is on our mind.
I would love to do Minecraft soon. Genuinely.
No, stream just in general. Princess is late.
Board Ghost.
Yo.
Can you get us to the codenames cameras?
Yes, I can.
Working the old 6 to 9.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what an influencer is. They're working the old 6 to 9. Have you kept playing Grounded? No, we have not launched it since, only because we've just been busy.
Corey, square up.
Corey, square up.
I was ready.
Square-like. Holy moly, I'm sorry I got behind on some of these. I was setting up codenames. AIM sent 460 scarabs. Thank you so much. Kayla sent a heart me. Beth sent 100 scarabs. K8 sent 75 scarabs. And Carrie Dixon sent 153 scarabs. Thank you all so much. Helping us towards the scarab goal. Potentially getting us a second spin of the wheel. For one of the first times, this is like the second time, Board Ghost has ever given hints for codenames.
I think it's number 3.
Number 3.
It's number 3.
This is a rare occurrence. Neither me nor Corey know what this board is, so we're gonna be working together and working with you to get these guesses. We love codenames.
Love this setup. Hey, thanks, Meg.
Thank you. It will improve. It was slapped together over on Teen Witch very quickly, so I'm happy that it looks acceptable right now. Look into a slightly better position here.
So we can kind of. Oh God! For a second, I thought your arm was my arm, and that I had 2 arms. It kind of really threw me off for a second.
I assure you, this setup will look better as we go.
It only gets better from here. It only goes up, folks.
Why am I blurry?
Why are you blurry?
Why are you blue?
Just start making up words. That's the goal. That's where we're going.
On sent 56 scarabs. Thank you so much. Board Ghost, you do have the board now, correct?
Yeah, I'm cooking.
Board Ghost is cooking.
Corey, you don't have 2 hours. Well, you don't have 2 hours. Okay, I meant out of the same shoulder socket. All right. Carrie Daisy says it looks good on TikTok. Hey, thanks. Say thanks. While Board Ghost is cooking up a clue for us, Lucky Star 22 says, "What do you guys like to do in your spare time?" I know that that's a mythical creature for you right now, Mark. But if you had it, what are you doing?
Pokemon Go.
At least you're active.
Yeah, so we did a walk earlier today. I took Guinness for a walk, and I had Pokemon Go open the whole time, getting my steps in.
It's true. Me and you went for a walk for Guinness earlier while Board Ghost was finishing up something, and you did whip that thing out.
Yeah, there's an event going on. They have party hats now. I've been enjoying doing emulators on my phone, the old Pokemon emulators. I've been in Pokemon kick recently.
Hey, you can't say that. Nintendo will kill you.
For emulate?
Yes.
Oh.
They'll get you.
Zip.
They'll kill you.
I was doing something else.
I was emulating what it feels like to play Pokemon when I was younger. But like really accurately. What's up, our Russian friend? How's it going?
Yo, AIM sent 269 scarabs. Nice. Thank you so much. And it looks like Board Ghost has a hint for us. Nope, they're just counting down.
We know,
we saw it. Okay, wait. Think of a clue.
You're good, man. You're good.
Over the weekend, I went bowling for a graduation party. I was telling you a little bit about it.
Mm-hmm.
Family friend, their kids were graduating high school, and we're doing bowling as like a celebration. I don't know I'm like super well or anything, but it was the first time bowling in a while. And surprisingly enough, it was me, my brother, and my mother who went. I did a bowling league as a kid where I actually like won a relatively significant tournament and was pretty good. I could bowl right-handed and left-handed, but it had been a while. I was out of practice. I'm like, well, I don't really know how I'm gonna do. It's been a while. I did the league when I was young anyway. I scored something like, I think I got like 95. It was a pretty terrible score.
Oh!
It was a pretty terrible score.
That's a rough one.
My mom nearly broke 200. My mom got over 100 points in bowling. It was like 190 or something like that. And it was a strike or a spare every single round. I'm like, are you kidding me? Just out of nowhere, my mom was absolutely goated at bowling. I'm like, that is wild. Yo, AIM sent a manifesting. Thank you so much.
Yo!
Holy crap.
Let's freaking go!
Mark being a child bowling champ just makes sense. There's a bit that goes into me being a child champion. I'll get into that story on the next in between. Board Ghost is ready. Board Ghost, hit us with a clue.
Before Board Ghost does, we missed this a second ago. Kate subscribed with Prime, so thank you, Kate,
Whoa!
very much.
Kate Craighead subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. My hint for this board is peels for 3.
Peels. I'm looking at lemon immediately. Lemon peels. Crayons kind of have peels. Oh, people get mad when I say crayons have peels.
Crayons.
You're gonna have to accept me saying crayons. It's not a bit. It's how I say it.
Banana.
Peels for 3. Bananas on the board?
Yeah, banana is. That wasn't a
Okay.
bit. That is. I see a lot of people saying lemon, and only a couple of people saying banana. More bananas are coming in now. It's definitely banana.
We got some bananas in chat now.
Hey, we're going bananas for that one.
I'm good to lock it in. Board Ghost, show me banana.
Get bananas with it.
Banana.
Yeah.
Jenna sent a heart me. Thank you, thank you.
Mystique says, I don't see skin on the board.
Skin.
And then lemon, I think, is a freebie as well.
Yeah, Lemon Demon, known artist on TikTok.
Chat was saying it. I'm saying it.
All right, Board Ghost, show us a lemon.
Show us lemon.
Woo, let's go. Jenna sent to go popular as well. Thank you.
You do be peeling your crayons. When I was a kid, I was a notable crayon peeler.
Yeah, I was gonna say, novels could have a wrap around them, but it's not really a peel. I think of the options I'm seeing, crayon's my top pick.
Peels go in the trash.
I'll let you lock in whatever you want here.
Oh, you're gonna do this to
Doc
me?
saying ham. Oh, the ham peel. Okay.
People are saying trash because you throw your peels on the trash. You don't eat them? I'm sorry, how do you get that nice crunch on the exterior of your fruit?
How many for peel? 3.
Post-it notes. Oh, is it P? Sorry, Board goes. What is this hint again? By the way.
Peels for 3.
Oh, with an S at the end, so it's not just peel. Peels.
I should have wrote this down. I meant to do
Well,
this.
it's,
and I
it's
didn't.
written actually on top there.
Oh, he already has it. Oh, I had a little thing with a little ghost on it that I was gonna show off.
Corey, walk away from the table right now. I don't even know what that's in reference to.
That's don't.
Okay.
What?
All right, I'll let you make the choice. It's gonna be your fault.
Oh, paint peels.
I really think it's crayon.
I think it's crayon. What is Board Ghost? Does Board Ghost? Chat can't see Board Ghost. Obviously, he's a ghost that operates behind the camera in the studio. But based off of what you've seen, does Board Ghost look like someone to you who would eat crayons? Because I think that determines whether or not.
No. Board Ghost's mother is an arts and crafts fanatic. If Board Ghost even like left the peel of the crayon like put over, he was getting thrown out a window.
So it can't be crayon.
Bite out of a crayon. My day's over, dude.
All right, then I think that settles it. It can't be crayon.
All right, what do you think it is then?
I think it's gonna. I think I'm gonna go with trash then. I'm gonna trash. You throw peels in the trash.
Board Ghost throws trash. Wow, good call figuring it out. Board Ghost's mom would never let him peel a crayon.
Yeah, whatever. I see people say crayons.
Not setting the sound effects. So.
Oh, okay. Sound effects aren't working right now. We'll
Get them fixed.
we'll figure that out later.
People say you can't peel a crayon? Absolutely you can. Crayons all come with wrappers on them. You peel the wrapper off.
Yeah, what do you mean you can't peel a crayon?
Absolutely you can peel a crayon.
That's like what you do with them.
That's the thing. That's all they're used for.
All right, we're gonna pass. Board Ghost, you can come up with another hint for us now.
Okie dokie.
Mud
So I'm
peel.
going to reveal.
Who peels the wrapper? Me. My ADHD ass when I was bored in school, dude. I'm peeling the wrapper.
Let's reveal pyramid.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can peel anyone. Just a bit of autism leads to peeling the
No,
crayon.
that's the ADHD.
I was gonna say, really? Like, is that really autism thing?
That's the ADHD. I can't sit still in class and I need to focus, so I just start peeling my crayons to pay attention.
Oh, Board Ghost might be helping with the focus. Might be
Oh.
improving.
It's locking in.
Locking in.
The wide is really bad.
Yeah, well, we can work on that.
You can peel anyone? No, you can't. You actually can't do that. I peel anything I can, TBH, as long as it's not people.
It's like they say, you can peel your nose, you can peel your friends, but you can't peel your friend's nose. Something like that.
Stop me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Skin! Oh, to continue the story of my bowling championship.
Night Country Mozart.
I was a decent.
Hey, Mozart.
Oh, have a nice night. Mark on the left looks crisp. Corey looks a little fuzzy. Corey is on a worse camera. Corey's is not because of autofocus reasons. Corey's just on a worse
That is
camera.
actually as sharp as Corey's gonna get until we start a fundraiser to buy more cameras.
Yeah. I was a decent bowler, but admittedly, I was a little bit of a bowling fraud. I hate to say it.
On God.
Middle school Mark may have been a bowling fraud. You see, this was a middle school.
What do you do? How do you become a bowling fraud? Do you like sleek the track before anyone comes in?
Oh, you haven't heard the story.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was making a guess.
No, it's
Can
much
I have
worse.
a hypothesis?
Much worse.
All right.
You see, this was a middle school league, so it's a little bit lower stakes, but it was like a statewide tournament. And the teams wasn't super regulated. It was a it's a middle school league. The teams were supposed to be 4 people, and I signed up with 4 people. 2 of my people dropped within the first week.
Okay.
So our team became 2 people.
Okay.
It was me and a friend, and you might think that's a disadvantage. Well, turns out for the middle school tournaments, what they did is if you had missing players, which we had 2 missing players every single game, by no fault of my own, that's just how it worked out, they just assigned 2 bots to your team. The bots scored 120 every single game no matter what. 120 is not that great a score in bowling,
But it's better than what middle schoolers can do.
but it's better than what the average middle schooler does.
Yep.
It is not that good. So like a good person on a middle school league is bowling like 140, 150, at least in the tournaments that I played. On a bad game, you're like 100 or maybe a little bit less if it's an awful game. 120 every single round, no matter what, from 2 of my teammates is like Terminator mode. That is, they are playing an above average game every single game, no matter what. And that is a huge advantage. And it wasn't just that. It wasn't just we had 2 Terminators on our bowling team. They would just, would be dropped off. It was a weekly league in the winter, I think it was. It would be dropped off on Saturdays. They would send us all on over to our little aisle. We had a few dollars to buy like fries, and we would just have fun every single weekend. Every single weekend, it was me and my one friend, while the other teams of 4 were around the alley practicing, training, honing in. Me and my friend were just dicking around week after week after week. This was not malicious. We were just having fun because we were in middle school and it's just 2 of us bowling together. What we didn't realize is all those weeks that we were messing around determined our handicap for the tournament. When the tournament actually started, and we locked in, we were both decent bowlers with the highest handicap possible in the league.
So let me ask you a question before you because I was just wanting to chat ask this question, and I need to know too. What is the highest you ever scored in bowling?
I guess probably it's hard to remember. My best game ever was probably like 146, something like that.
Your best game ever just barely beat out the bots.
Oh, 20 points above isn't just barely. It's within frame, but yeah. So me and my friend, both decent bowlers, highest handicap in the league, and with 2 bots on our team, we won the entire tournament. And you know the saddest part? You know the absolute saddest part?
It gets sadder?
The team in second was really close.
Dude, you have made enemies for life.
I know.
I need you to understand, those people probably still think about this.
I think of that story every time bowling comes up. Those people think of that story every day. I genuinely feel bad. Now that I'm older, looking back, I'm like, that was messed up. They deserved to win. They worked their ass off.
Christ, dude.
All right, Boardgamers has a hint for us. Sorry, that was a long story.
Alrighty. My next hint is profession for 2.
Profession for 2. JB says, I have 13 300 games? Wow. That's actually crazy. Borgos was not taking his time. My story went out long. Profession for 2. Vet, shrink.
Ooh, like a therapist.
Why are therapists called shrinks?
Because they shrink your ego.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure that's wrong, but...
Alright, I'll let you make the calls first.
Well, vet is like a guaranteed, it's a given, so let me see vet first.
Vet. Very nice. Oh, they're also saying degree. They said, if Borger said professional, I might go degree, but I think shrink makes more sense.
Yeah, because they shrink your problems. There you go, that's probably a more accurate answer than what I said. Yeah, profession. I mean, is a profession something you have to go to school for, or can you get a profession that's not necessarily like schooling related?
I don't know. I don't know the technicalities of that. Somebody's saying put it to a poll. Never heard shrink as a profession. You need a degree. Okay.
Do we think Board Ghost thought of shrink as in therapist? No degree needed. I vote shrink. I made the decision. You're pulling this trigger.
Okay, sure. Let's go shrink. Board Ghost show shrink.
Shrink.
Ooh, let's go. Very nice.
Dude.
I'm going to pass after that.
No correctness in degree not needed. Gotcha.
Okay, I'm ready to just get ripping.
It's actually slang from Amazon head shrinkers. You know, like, I always had that thought, and I always thought that kind of sounded, like, offensive, but people just use that term. Like, I guess it has a meaning that I'm not aware of.
Well, you know, I guess that makes sense, because that term was popularized and most commonly used in the 80s and 70s. And based off of that Therapy the board game that was written in the 80s or 70s, they didn't really care whether or not it was offensive. They just kind of be saying shit.
Or go show us a red one.
I'm going to reveal match. For
Match.
The
Ooh. And Borgos is ready with a hint already.
My next hint is going to be
nice work, team.
recess
Nice work,
again for 2.
Recess. Kid.
That was a great show. Not related at all to Codenames. I'm just saying it because it's making me think of it.
Recess.
Kid's easy one. That's a guarantee. I see chat is filled with oh no.
That's filled with kids.
It's filled with kids. No. That's a kid. Yeah.
Just kid. Let's go. All right. Now, what do you do during recess? You could play in a tree. You could eat crayons. You could
That's
read a
true.
novel. Make sounds. Season. You can only go on a recess during certain seasons. Well, outside recess.
True.
Kids nowadays play Fortnite on their phones during recess.
They do be playing Fortnite at recess.
You can play in the mud.
That's too new school for us. I think crayon. Crayon.
You really? You think?
Because they be using crayons at recess.
You just play towers. What were those like? Were the monkey bar tower things sometimes called
Jungle
towers?
gym?
Jungle gyms. Are they occasionally referred to as towers? Or is that not a thing?
I don't know, but I was gonna say it probably is a crayon because I feel like he could connect kid and crayon in a very easier way other than
Yeah,
recess.
like coloring book or something.
yeah.
No, that's actually a good note. So
Tower's
maybe it could be
kinda
mud. You get muddy.
Tree of mud
Tree of mud.
in the mud. How many kids draw with crayons at recess? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. People are agreeing. Mud.
Mud. I kind of like a mud.
What about plot? Because at recess I'm plotting to take out my ops.
Maybe.
What about?
Sure.
Shall we poll? Man, what are we even putting on the poll if we can poll?
I kind of like mud. I kind of like mud.
Are you just down for mud?
I'm down for mud.
I'll let you make the decision. I'm not really confident in any of them.
I mean, how hard's a poll right now, Board Ghost?
I can do a poll.
Okay, we can do a poll. We'll do hashtags and the answer you want. You guys can answer anything, really.
Write them on boards so they can spell them easily and correctly.
Whew, give me erasers. Is it over there?
No, it's just.
Oh, it's right
beyond
here. I'm
keyboard.
so freaking stupid. It's literally
as
2
well.
seconds in front of me.
So don't put it in yet. Poll has not started yet, but we're voting between tower, mud. Is there anything else you're seriously considering? Sound? Tower, mud, sound. Corey's camera went off.
No!
We can do as many as you want. We're not limited to 4 with the new polling system.
Okay. Just tell us when it started.
Is that it's tower, mud, and sound?
Well, you start the poll because people are going to start saying it as soon as we give those options.
I think doesn't he have to add them all in before
yeah,
we start?
that's all the ones you want.
You have to add them. You can't just. Okay. All right. Yeah, you do those then. Do those.
Okay.
Well, no, hold on.
Tower, mud, sound.
Tower, mud, sound.
Go for it.
Maybe tree, but I saw it too late.
Vote!
Tower, mud, sound. I seem to be only voting for sound, but personally, I like
I'm
mud.
gonna write vote on that one instead. Maybe there. Tower, mud, sound. These are our options. Hashtag followed by whichever one you think is more accurate. It's only going to count your vote once, so no need to spam it. Save your fingers some energy.
Hashtag vote. Let your voices be heard. Where's the cat?
It's right here. Kip. Grab it from all of the platforms we're live on right now.
I'm seeing some hashtag mud. Mud's taking the lead. Mud's what I want to go with anyway, but every time I'm tyrannical, it ends up being on the red team.
Show me the muddy.
Seeing some muds over in TikTok or in Twitch as well. Let's see. Show me the muddy. All right, it's a landslide.
Listen, it's 25 to 5 and 5. I think it's mud time.
Board Ghost, show us mud. Let's go. Let's go.
Board goes on caliente right now.
Wow. So there's only one left, right? There's only one blue field agent left.
2 blue field agents left.
2 left. Okay. Ginny Pie sent 170 scarabs. Thank you so much, Ginny Pie.
Let's go.
Helping us towards the scarab goal. Hashtag wrong. All right, we will now pass. Board Ghost only has to connect 2. You can reveal a red one.
Alrighty, I am going to reveal hedge. And for my final hint, I am going to give you guys waveform for 2.
Whoa.
Waveform. Sound.
Sounds.
Sound.
Oh, the sound believers were right.
I guess you could say that one was a good bet.
Someone saying notes? Is note on this board? I didn't see note.
Yeah, it's top left.
Oh, note.
Top left. But sound is definitely guaranteed, so let's do that one first. Let's rip it.
See, if it was note and sound, he said waveform. Waveform is definitely sound. I don't think it's a note. He was just saying music. Music note, music sound.
That is true, yeah. I don't think it would be...
So I don't think it's notes. But Boardghost, show us sounds. Very nice.
Easy.
Very nice.
That being said, this is Boardghost we're talking about, who is very audio digital pilled. Do you think there is a slim possibility that the word waveform would come to his head before music did?
For note and sound?
People say flashlight. Why flashlight?
Yeah, for waveform, because light is a wave. Light is a wave. That's why they're saying that.
Light waves. Is this codenames? Hell yeah, it is, Mitch.
Flashlight and sound. I mean,
light and sound have waveforms. It would make sense why he said waveforms. It would make sense.
Yeah.
That would make the most sense to me.
I'm down to go with it.
Let's do it.
Boardghost, show us a flashlight. Oh, just a miss, not bad. Let's reveal one more red one.
This is my best impersonation
I'm
ever.
gonna reveal degree.
Oh, getting a degree is evil, as we have known for a while now.
It is not professional.
And for my last hint, and you guys better get it, chart for 1.
Plot.
I'm plotting the chart.
Plot.
Fortnite has been at the top of the charts for years.
Fortnite's been at the top of the charts. That is
top
right.
Of the charts,
Undefeated
Fortnite.
Titan. Dang. Indeed, you can plot a waveform. You right, Louisa. Show me plot.
Let's see plot.
It was plot!
Let's go. Let's
What's
go.
that shit?
Very nice.
Chart for 1. I hope it's only for 1. Chart for 2 would be a little too intimate for my liking.
I'm charting for 2 tonight. Sammy sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Sammy. And woo! Let's give it up for Boardghost. Ending with a codename score of 4. Very nice. Yay, me and Boardghost are on the same ... wavelength. Woo! Alright, the stream deck is being assembled back in my hands, slowly but surely.
Oh, like Thor's hammer, Mjolnir returns to its owner.
Alright, any guesses on the assassin?
Mouth.
Note.
Or note.
No.
Fortnite!
Fortnite!
No, Fortnite was just a miss.
What?
What? Tower?
I got it.
Here, plug it in and Mark, you tell them which one it was.
Okay, this takes a moment to plug in. Okay, hold on.
Suspense is killing me.
The assassin
Oh, was it crayon?
was Crayon! Whoa!
Oh my god, of course, Boardghost has so much trauma put into him, he couldn't even consider that you peeled crayons.
Peeling a crayon, playing with crayons during recess, not for Boardghost.
You only peel the paper off a crayon if you're gonna do that art piece where you hair dryer it and it melts, or if the crayon has lasted long enough that you need to work it up. And
Or
sharpen it. if you
You're a
will.
child with attention deficit issues.
No, not in my house. That got your ass spanked.
Right, because you had a threat of death if you did that. As somebody who did not have that, that is what happened with crayons.
That was dangerous behavior in my home.
Screaming not crayon the whole time, lol.
Basically.
Wow.
Or for leaf tracing, yeah, that's good too. That's good too. Yeah.
That is a good point. Well, it is time for us to move on to us doing code names now. Nice job. Thank you, Boardghost.
Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go.
Very nice. Well, I think I will take the next round if that works for you. Generating a new board
this four
from
out of
the top. Let's see.
Take it from the top.
Almost hit something there. All right, we have the correct amount. Hopefully you can't see this too well. I'm going to start thinking of clues for you for our next round of code names. That was a rare Boardghost giving hints. Now it's back to the usual giving hints.
He says, stop using that excuse. I have ADHD, but I don't want to color with a peeled, slippery wax stick. I did. It was either that or start ripping out papers out of my notebook, dude. And I'd rather take the crayon option.
Corey thought the paper didn't taste good. He had to peel it.
Sure. Didn't taste good to chew on, man. Ames says, funnily, I was aiming for the assassin on stream yesterday and stumbled into the opposite today. There you go, there you go. Person on the right, I love your hair. Your hair is looking nice.
Thank you. I put conditioner in it today because we're recording videos.
Look at him go.
Let's see. All right, this is going to be interesting. My first hint for you. We're one of these. Boardgamers could put it up there, but they're busy right now. My first hint to you. Actually, wait. Maybe I don't want to do this.
That's fine.
Maybe this is a bad idea.
How long have you guys been friends? 17 years. Subscribe on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Can I subscribe on Tooth Tunes as well? Doc, as soon as we get our Tooth Tunes account, we're gonna let you know. All right?
All right, I'm gonna go with it.
Evac says I'm new. Welcome in! Glad you're here. Glad you're joining us. Hopefully you're having a good time.
Let's go deadly with this first one. Your first hint's gonna be poisoning for 3.
Soup.
Was the butler all along?
Koalas, they're poisonous. They be poisoning. Lead! Lead poisoning! Aha! That makes sense to me. Let's see lead.
Lead. That is correct. Very nice. Very nice. Poisoning for 3. Boardgamers has it up there. Very nice.
Let's go with... If there's been a poisoning, that's a hazard. That makes sense. Let's see hazard.
Hazard. That is correct. Very nice.
And last but not least, if there's been a poisoning, you know where you're going. You're going straight to the hospital.
Hospital. That's a red one.
You actually just die on the spot.
You die on the spot. They don't do that.
That is fair. Yeah, you do just die on the spot.
Let's see.
I should have thought about it.
You're still missing one for poisoning. You can keep that in mind. Let's reveal. Let's reveal teenager as belonging to the red team.
They always are. Was it battery? Battery? It was probably battery. We're gonna lock that one in. Chef, food poisoning. Chef or food poisoning. That is possible. if you just said poison, I'd be like, that's too much of a stretch. But the fact that he said poisoning specifically, I'm willing to entertain it. I'm willing to entertain it. Battery is also interesting. Chef would be creative. Yeah. Organs go bye-bye after being poisoned. That's true. But where do they go? To the hospital maybe to get repaired without you? Who knows? Who's to say, truly?
Let's see. What hint am I going to give you?
Reimbursed. Vacay, obviously. I have been poisoning on Vacay before. The only time I've had like serious food poisoning in my life was when I was younger and we were going to Great Wolf Lodge and we needed to stop and get dinner, but there was no place around to get food, so I got a pizza from Target. But not like a frozen pizza, like one of the pizzas from their like cafe area that's made to order, and it gave me food poisoning.
Corey, your next hint. Eggs for 3.
What's your favorite thing?
It is.
Chefs be making eggs.
Irish Tea sent a heart me and 59 scarabs, helping us towards the scarab gold. Thank you so much, Irish Tea. They also sent a level up sparks and a go popular. Thank you. Great Wolf Lodge mentioned. It's a fun place.
It is. Personal pan pizza? Yep, that's the one. That's the one! And I also miss the Target Cafe, man. They got great popcorn. Pocket on the board. I don't see Pocket on the board. Chef and Penguin. Penguins be laying eggs. Let's see Penguin.
Penguin. Very nice.
Easy.
Notable scary flightless bird.
Phenomenal. That's messed up, man. They're just little guys.
Eggs are stowaways in Mark's pocket.
Oh, that's so true! Beanstalk because Golden Goose. I think that's fair, but Chef makes sense for the previous clue and for this clue, so let's see Chef.
Chef!
My name is Chef.
Very nice. That is 4. Blue Philly is discovered out of 9.
No, Izzy makes a good point. Koalas do lay eggs. Koalas lay eggs. Eggs come from organs. Yes. This is all making sense. Do I like Beanstalk enough to go with it?
Google something real quick.
The golden eggs from the goose is a notable connection to the Beanstalk. And if Chef was for poisoning, koalas lay eggs? Yes, koalas do in fact lay eggs. Me when I lie. Yes.
Hey, wait, you can't lie.
Me when I lie, dude. Eggs are also found in mines. Shania, now we're spitting. You know what? I think the most confident connection I've seen so far, egg race. Mark, you be racing eggs. I feel like that's egg abuse.
No comment.
I don't think koalas lay eggs. Dude, koalas are known egg layers. Me when I lie. Let me see Beanstalk.
Beanstalk! That's a red one. That is a red one. Let's reveal
That's fair.
Battery as belonging to the red team.
Hey, we can't win! We can't win! It's probably race. People are probably a Corey stretch. That's messed up when so many people in chat agreed with that. That's messed up. And now all the doubters are gonna, now that I've said that, I'm already predicting all the doubters are gonna be like, I didn't think that. I see you.
Alright, whatever. We're already being risky here. Let's go risky. This is the first hint I was gonna go with.
What's up, Maze?
Your next hint is going to be Professor for 3.
Charles Xavier. Sorry.
That is on the board.
Let's see it. College is on the board, that makes sense. Notably, YouTube never said Beanstalk. Hey, if I listened to everybody that said that they were right, you know. Let me see college.
College, that is correct. Very nice.
Professors do be given homework. That is true. Let's see homework.
Homework is correct. Very nice. They do be doing that. You have 3 blue field agents remaining.
May says, love this channel. Love that you're here.
No. Thank you.
Professors whistle. They do. It's like their favorite thing.
Notably. Yeah.
And they also have organs. Yes.
Not for long.
Oh my God. A bunch of lawyer professors. I see a lot of people in TikTok saying it. A lot of people in Professor Pumpkin, lawyer. Enough people are saying lawyers. Do I like it? What else would I say? If I didn't say lawyer, I'm not like 1-to-1 on it. Pass, says Mitch. You know, we haven't given a good pass in a while. I'm not confident enough in lawyer. You have to go through law school to become a lawyer. Yeah, but that's true. But I feel like that's too much of a stretch. So I'm gonna pass.
You're going to pass. Okay.
You've earned a pass. A little pass for a treat.
Pass. Let's reveal. I'm sorry, they do lay eggs, but koala belongs to the red team.
Oh my God, Mark! Again, classic Mark throw on that one. To be honest, I can't believe you didn't expect that. Oh, thank God! Thank God!
All for 0.
So, chat, whenever we write a word for 0, we are trying to say that there are no words on the board that relate to the given clue. Meaning, none of the blue agents are underneath any card related to law, alright? But most notably, what this probably means is he's saying, lawyer is the assassin, please God, don't pick it or we lose immediately.
Yeah, there's a reason I was hesitant about giving the clue.
Harvey Dent, who went to law school. Okay, yeah. So don't pick Dent is what you're saying. Because again, 0 means no words are associated with it. Lawyer, go on. It's definitely lawyer. Chat, no! Chat, it means there's no words that relate to this one. It means there's no words.
You may still be missing one for professor.
And possibly for egg.
And possibly for egg.
But don't we want to see the assassin animation? We can show that after we win the game. Poll hashtag lawyer. No! Do you want us to lose on purpose? We're still missing the egg clue. People are still saying race. That seems fair to me. Let's see race.
Race belongs to the red team. Let's reveal Rose as belonging to the red team. We are about to lose. There's only one red field agent remaining. So if you guess incorrectly at all, it's game over. There are 3, count them, 3 blue field agents left. I have to somehow connect all of these 3. Somehow. At least you might know where the assassin is. That doesn't even help because the incorrect answer is just game over.
my god. Wait, we are blue? Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, we are the blue team in this situation. Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, keep the lights.
You peep the lights, guys, alright? Represent back here. The color agents were rocking. Lawyer, just send it. Why? Chat, why do you want to end us like this? Why do you want to end us so desperately this stream? Drug Mary. I feel like that normally when we say chat, we can't do it for 0. It means it's definitely not that. We'll lose the game. Chat goes, oh, fair. But today, specifically, chat wants me to pull the trigger.
I don't know how to connect these words.
You can do it, man. I believe in you.
3 left. This is really, really tough.
Windmill for egg because farm. Some of the professions do be having dumps like a truck.
Alright,
Okay, yeah. You know what? I see your logic behind that. Yeah. Okay. Windmill for poison because they cause cancer.
there's so many, like, landmine answers here.
Fair buy eggs at the county fair. Chrissy, I think you've unlocked it. I think you've found the missing link. Pumpkin law. Pumpkins do be pretty lawful good, I think. Trucks transport eggs. He said land mine. Okay. Yeah. Koala eggs. He covered koala. He forgot for a second they laid eggs.
I did. That was my bad.
It's okay. It's all right. I'll get you your favorite koala egg omelet after stream. Get it DoorDashed over.
All right. Crap. All right. Surely I can think of something.
I believe in you. Organ females have organs that lay eggs. You are factually, Meg's World, not wrong.
I got this. This is gonna work.
Go crazy.
Don't
go
worry.
stupid.
Don't worry. Okay.
I believe in your capabilities on this relaxation Tuesday. Fiddle music professor. I mean,
right.
I don't see why that couldn't be correct.
Whatever. I give up. I'm just gonna go for it.
All right. You can't DoorDash Texas Roadhouse, but you can get a koala omelet? Look, that's a Texas Roadhouse problem, all right? That's on them. They don't even deliver,
Maybe
straight up.
I do have it.
Give us the law for 3, Mark. Hear me out, lawyer. Something about the way you said it that time, A, that just kind of makes me trust you. Yeah, I think I might be lawyer.
You have to get all 3 or we lose.
Yep.
Property for 2. Property for 2.
Well, truck is your property. Truck is your property. Property lawyer. Dad, it's not what? Show me truck.
Truck is correct. Truck's correct.
Property lawyer.
Mine, because it's my property. Mine. Let's see mine.
Mine. That is correct.
Okay. All right. That's the 2 for property, which means the final one we're missing. We said before. What were the clues so far in this game, Mark? Run it back.
You had eggs. You had professor. You had poisoning.
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Okay. So, mine and truck are definitely for property, which means no other one on this board is for property, meaning it has to be one of the previous clues we are still missing one for. Could be organ for poisoning. It could be fair, as in county fair, for eggs.
Lawyer's definitely right.
It's definitely not lawyer.
We can't put it to a poll. They're just gonna say lawyer.
I can't put it to a poll. They're gonna say lawyer. It's says what is the hints again? It is egg, professor, poisoning are the 3 we have to go for. I think it is poll time, Board Ghost, if you're capable of doing that.
All right.
Eggs are stowaways in Mark's pocket. All right. We're gonna go fair for the first one.
F-A-R-E?
F-A-R-E. No, F-A-R, F-A-R, F-A-R.
F-A-I-R.
F-A-I-R, F-A-I-R.
Yeah, write it down on the board.
I can't spell.
F-A-I-R.
Sweater Pie says I watch this live often and still know how to play this game. Well, in case you if you watch this live often, on the off chance you haven't heard us say this yet, there is a payment video on our channel explaining the rules.
Doc asked, does Twitch get polls? Yes, all platforms get polls. It's going through the chat aggregator. It's not the traditional poll feature. So you're gonna have to do hashtag and then the word correctly spelled. So what do you want besides fair?
Organ.
Organ.
Does professors have organs?
Because professors have organs and you're poison. I still like...
Lawyers have organs.
Nope. Board Ghost, do you want us to lose?
So I put lawyer on there.
Board Ghost, please put stowaway instead of lawyer.
Stowaway.
Away.
And... you know what? Let's go with, last but not least... Fiddle just to have a fourth one on there.
Fiddle.
Actually, I lied. Windmill. Windmill.
Alright, yep. We got fair, organ, stowaway, and windmill.
Sounds good to me.
Alright. The poll is open. Mark will have the board up the correct spellings in just a second.
Why?
Send your vote.
Why? Why would you actually put it on the poll?
Because only you guys can see it. Don't say anything.
It's already winning.
Alright, let's see which four do you guys want the most?
Organ, stowaway, windmill. Fair, because of getting eggs at the fair. Organs, because when you're poisoned, it affects your organs. Stowaway, because eggs be stowed away in Mark's pocket. Or
stowed away.
Windmill, because Corey wanted a fourth one.
No, there were some people saying windmill. I don't think it was a serious one, but throw it on there. Why not?
Alright, looks like fair is in the lead. As a reminder, if you get this wrong, it is game over. Dunzo. Game over, Corey explodes.
Yep.
Those are the stakes, Corey explodes.
It's true.
So everyone's saying lawyer, you might wanna question.
Oh, they're gonna say it more now. They want to see me explode live on stream. Chad, it's not the funny kind of explode. It's not the kind of explode where I scream a lot. It's where I actually
yeah.
Like that one whale in the 1970s.
Like a whale on the side of the highway. Corey's gonna explode.
Like a beached whale from the Highway Patrol.
Let's stop the vote. I had to take a call on the game's in disarray. It happens. Fair is the winner with 14 votes. Corey, is that what you're going with?
That's what I'm gonna go with.
If this is wrong, it is game over.
That's the thing. This might just be wrong. Like, we were trying to avoid... By the way, Fair got 14 votes. Lawyer got 10. Fun fact.
Didn't even tell him it was on there. It still came in second.
God, this might just be wrong. But
Fair.
What I got
is correct. Very nice. You got it. You got it. Good job. Good job. Hell yeah. Congratulations. You guys know what's up.
Oh, chat. That was close. That was close.
Hell yeah. For poisoning, it was in fact hazard, lead poisoning, and chef, because a chef would be poisoning someone.
Oh, okay.
Truthfully, I missed hospital. That was my bad.
All right.
Very nice. And the assassin, believe it or not, was a lawyer.
Ooh.
Who would have thought?
Oh my
Wow! Can you believe it? Oh my god!
Not even stressing.
Oh my god.
Meg's World over on Twitch is showing off the Smug John emote.
I forgot that emote was on her Twitch.
That is a rare emote that not a single platform besides Twitch has access to. The Smug John. John has not even been on stream since we've started doing TikTok. Our friend John was on the charity stream. So if you want to access the actually completely exclusive emote. You might have to pop over to Twitch. What can I say?
Oh, John. Funny guy, that one.
The assassin was Mark. Hey, I got us a victory. We ended with a score of 1. Not bad. It's not a loss.
Not bad.
Yo, we got Lectum showing off the smug John. We got Kelsey Weasel and just a random person showing off the Johns.
Put some respect on Mitch's name, all right?
Oh, yeah, I completely blanked.
Yeah, don't worry, I got you.
I saw Lectum and I thought it was Ligma Victim.
Oh, classic.
One of our
Mitch
old.
even said a bit.
Whoa, thank you, Mitch.
Thanks a bit.
All right, it is now Corey's turn. Hopefully, there's going to be less nonsense
so.
now that Corey is in charge.
Oh, you wanted less nonsense? I thought I was going full nonsense.
Aim sent 10 Scarab, thank you so much. Hayden says, Mitch Goat, indeed. Okay, good night, people. Have a nice night, Noah. Thanks for being here.
I know.
Law for 7. It's Dragon I'm locking in, says Lily. I see some big benefits to guessing Dragon right off the bat.
Okay.
Bad monkey.
Doc sending the hype emote over on T-Witch. Go a little whimsical, Corey. You deserve it.
Okay, I'm gonna go a little whimsical this one.
Okay, all right.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go so whimsical
Yo.
that I'm just gonna cheat.
Meg sent a backing monkey. Holy moly. Thank you so much, Meg. We got the monkey on our back.
I always do.
You need to give us the TikTok feed at some point so we can see the animations. Lord Ghost. It shows as text on my side. Really?
I'll have to get your guys' laptops or cell phones set up for that.
We can see it as hype emote. More nonsense.
All right. You ready?
Whoa, okay.
Oh, I can't give this one.
You can't?
I
Oh.
can't. I just realized I can't.
Damn, that's a shame. That's a shame.
But I can give this one.
I got a small glimpse of the hint Corey was gonna say.
I can change it a little bit. You have to let me know if this is cheating, though.
It's Cheating Tuesday. I'll allow it.
All right, cool. It's Cheating Tuesday.
Holy moly! Meg sent a bounce speaker. Holy crap! Thank you, Meg.
Cheating Tuesday. Mitch said I can have a little whimsy as a treat, so I'm going with it.
Have you marked their sticker yet? We're working on it. I swear, we actually are working on it.
It takes time. It takes time to get good emotes.
Knife salesman.
Knife salesman for 3.
Far be it from me to be critical of spelling, but did you mean is
Fuck,
that
God damn it!
Knife salesman?
Not kife you. It's like
Oh,
we're off
no.
stream.
I was wondering. I was curious.
You know, guys. I thought I was allowed to have a little whimsy as a treat. Is it not whimsical to misspell?
Nope. You got it. Okay.
Goodbye.
Door, as in a door-to-door salesman. Oh, okay. I like door. Loiterer. Ooh, when the loiterer shows up, you get a knife. Door. I like door-to-door salesman, especially for knife.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with it. Show me door.
You might have liked door-to-door salesman so much because that was the original hint.
Yeah, it was. That was the hint I got a glimpse of. I wasn't gonna cheat and say that, but
Once you cover the obvious one with it, I dare say it out loud.
yeah. I used to be a door-to-door salesman. You know.
It's true.
I was bad at it. I was a bad door-to-door salesman. Dragon. Oh, because you buy a dragon from the knife salesman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, that's a cool knife, but do you have any dragons?
Dragon Steel.
Evening Worms, welcome in Chloe Moon Creations. Great to see you. When they force you to buy them, would you like to buy a knife? I promise you it's sharp.
Cutco, please. I mean, any brand of knife.
Any brand at all. Internet, because you can find them on the internet.
Evening Worms. What's up, Chloe? How's it going?
I kind of do like force. They could be forceful. Is there a more obvious one? Force. Maybe they need an invitation to enter your home, vampire style. Radio, loiterer for sure. You know, loiterer is such a hard one to connect. And those Cutco guys, they be loitering around. Show me loiterer.
He got there in the end.
Let's go.
There in the end.
Let's go. I don't know why there's a slight graphical glitch on those cards. I wanted to check that out after stream.
It was me. I'd be glitching.
It was me, Barry.
Are you talking about flipping?
Yes.
I glitched your cards off at light speed.
I might know why that's happening. I don't know, though. Now force. Show me the force. Luke.
Let me figure out where it is on this board
force. That's not a good sign.
Force. No, I can't barely see. Ah, there it is. Bam!
Boy, let's go. That's a blue one, and I'm gonna pass.
You're gonna pass?
Aw, dang it.
Oh, dang it.
Loiterer for sure.
All right, let's get rid of on this board.
Will, there's a will, there's a way. No, the Dorado Kiwi
I'm sorry, New Zealanders, you're out.
Oh, man. So another quick bowling story while Corey's thinking of a clue. I have a little bit of time. I was mentioning I was at a bowling alley this weekend. I was there with my brother. And my brother and some of my other family members always have interesting tastes in music. And not bad, I will say. But always like interesting, as I'm more of a normie per se in the scene. And at one point we were bowling and there was a baby 3 lanes down for us just crying the entirety of the time we were bowling. Just loud, obnoxious baby crying. And my brother sits down next to me and goes, "Hey, do you listen to Butthole Surfers?"
You know it.
I go, no, I don't listen to Butthole Surfers. What the hell? Why you bring that up? He goes, that baby over there crying, it sounds just like the opening to one of their songs.
I think he's cooked.
And I'm like, okay, wow. He gave me the name of the song. Truth be told, I actually liked it. It was actually a good song. It was "Who Was in My Room Last Night" by Butthole Surfers. It was actually a good song.
To be fair, Mark, how you describe your brother and their friends' music taste is exactly how I would describe your music taste.
That's fair.
So that kind of makes sense.
"Who Was in My Room Last Night"? People seem to recognize the song. Yeah, it's a good song. It's a good song. Just the opening sounded a lot like the baby crying 3 lanes over from us at bowling. That band is so good. Admittedly, I liked them, but I was kind of taken aback as someone who didn't know the band hearing Butthole Surfers for the first time. Curious question, what is this? I have no idea. I cannot tell what that is.
I think A is right.
What?
A microphone being dusty.
You gotta blow off
It's like sparklingly clean.
You gotta dust it off.
Interesting.
All right, I'm ready. Let's go. Toothless for 2.
Toothless. Dragon! It's Dragon! Show me Dragon! I don't need to wait. I don't need to hear what anyone else says. Show me Dragon!
That's some freaking tyrannical shit you're doing right there, Mark. But it is right.
Let's go! I love dragons! Holy. All right. Yes, How to Train Your Dragon. What else could it be? I haven't seen this movie. I haven't seen How to Train Your Dragon.
Why were you so happy about it then?
Because dragon?
That's fair. Dragons are freaking sick.
Tail. Oh, Toothless did have a messed up tail. It was all jacked up. Fun fact: the animator put a ball of tape on his cat's tail and recorded the cat trying to get the tape off the back of its tail and used that as the basis of the animation for Toothless.
That's sick as hell.
Show me tail. Show me some tail, Corey.
Yo!
I can't do the stream anymore if you're gonna objectify me like this live in front of our viewers. That's
That's
crazy.
the answer we were given.
Tail is
And
correct.
it was right. Let's go. I gave that clue in the Codenames app and they had no idea I meant dragon. Oh, that's sad. Give me more movie facts. Ooh.
Did you know in Lord of the Rings? I have to stop there. Are you good? You want to keep guessing,
I'm good,
or you want to pass?
passing. I think
All
we got
right,
him.
let's get rid of Shark.
Oh man, that's kind of like a dragon. Do you
It has
own?
sense.
Do I own bowling ball? I do not. I always use the rental balls. Meg sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Meg.
Mitch said, went and listened to part of the song. Does sound good.
You have to get past the part. I think the middle of the song is my favorite. I normally do like weird songs. The opening that sounds a little bit like a baby crying is actually not my favorite. But the part after that, it was really good, admittedly. And Lord of the Rings, yes, please continue. Instead of doing the one that me and Corey were gonna say in unison, I'll give you an actual one, which is when they were shooting up on the mountain.
This one. This is a good one.
Who's the guy?
Was it Simon?
Sean Penn, something like that? I don't know.
Sean Bean?
Sean Bean.
Sheen Bean?
Sheen Bean. Neon Wizard sent to heart me, thank you. Sean Bean was afraid of helicopters and refused to get into the helicopters that shuttled the crews on and off the mountain. So instead, what he did, yeah, Sean Bean, he was terrified of flying, wouldn't get on the helicopter. So they're filming on top of a mountain. He got into the full costume and had a PA carry a sword, a production assistant, and hiked up and down the mountain every single day. And it sounded awful. Sean Connery, of course, yes. Sean Bean, I don't know Lord of the Rings that well, but he hiked up that mountain every single day they were filming up there, and it sounds awful.
It was like weeks they were up there, right?
It was, but he probably was in the best shape of his life.
My dad left a random playlist written down before he died, and there's a Butthole Surfers song on it.
That was insane.
I'm sorry to hear about your dad, but that is funny.
All right.
Training to be Ned Stark.
Let's go with plus for 2.
Oh, Puzzle and Minel. Whose handwriting is on the board behind you? It is Board Ghost.
This is where it goes.
Board Ghost has very nice handwriting.
Takes a lot of care and time in that. Also, by the way, that board's freaking huge. It's hard to tell. Hold on. You can't see it on the horizontal. You can only see it on vertical right now. But
I think I can.
Like.
No, I can't.
You'd have to change teams to just chatting. You go to just chatting.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
This board is freaking enormous, dude.
I know. Corey's like 4'9", and the board's that much taller than him.
It's true.
All right, we can go back to codenames now. Show me positive.
Yeah, it's positive.
Oh, an invitation as a +1 on an invitation. Oh, that's actually a really good one. I like that a lot.
That's a mega board.
That's a mega board. Yeah, Board Ghost stole this from a film set.
Oh, like the Meg who subbed. I don't know if you read that or not, but I saw it and it fit.
Oh, Meg just became a 1 subscriber on TikTok. Oh, thank you so much. We are now at 169 subscribers on TikTok. Nice.
Nice.
Nobody
Jack.
subscribe.
Nobody
Nobody do it.
Nobody subscribe!
Don't you ruin this for me.
We're at 169 right now. It's a funny number.
But for those who did just subscribe, what did they get?
Oh, they get access to all of our exclusive emotes, and we see your name easier in chat.
Also, yeah, Mark, it's +2, not +1.
You know, the joke went over my head when Lily said it, and then you repeated it, and I got it.
It clicked, made sense.
I went, oh, it was the thinking man's joke.
Thank you, man, joke.
Mark's never seen an invitation. Okay, guys, come on.
Oh, but they're not wrong.
Mark not being invited to a wedding aside, do you have anything besides invitation? Glasses maybe, like a prescription level? What is a bobsled? Wow, really? Okay, bobsled is it's a wood board with 2 like ice skating rails on it that you go down snow hills on. So when it snows, you take your bobsled, you go up on the hill, and you ride down on the bobsled. Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes is a very famous bobsledder. It is basically just like a normal snow sled, but the distinction is it has rails.
National sport of Jamaica, true.
Oh, that's cool. Roller coaster on ice, yes.
The Jamaican bobsledding team has won way more gold medals than you'd think they would in that sport.
Holy crap. Mitch just spent $10 on YouTube to send us a super chat with a fun fact. Those who might not know, while filming The Two Towers, Mortensen lets out an agonizing cry when kicking a helmet. That wasn't just acting. Mortensen's cry was an absolute scream of pain. He had broken 2 toes in the process. Whoa!
Oh my goodness!
W fucking Mitch. This game's called Codenames. Codenames!
And aims at 592 scarabs. Holy crap, thank you so much.
That was a good
All right,
laugh.
I'm gonna go for invitation. Show me invitation.
It is correct!
Woo! Let's go! Two field agents remaining, right?
2 field agents remaining.
All right, I am going to pass. Anybody else frozen? Stream frozen for anyone else?
Oh yeah, the vertical just froze.
Vertical froze. We'll be back shortly. Maybe you can hear us.
Oh, they can hear you just fine.
Okay, you can hear us. We'll be back soon. Board Ghost is fixing it. I apologize for the frozenness.
Ah, we're frozen. Oh no, we died.
Neon Wizard sent to heart me. Thank you so
But
much.
in real, we're ghosts now.
Yep, I am frozen. We can hear. Which is better than it was yesterday, right? When my computer shut down. That was something. That was embarrassing.
My movie fact is I accidentally appeared in a movie because I accidentally walked on set. That's the best way to get your big break in Hollywood. You just start breaking onto film sets.
Yeah, you probably got someone fired if you did that.
Yeah.
No. That's how you make it to the movies. We're back!
Welcome back. Yeah, one of the most common jobs when you're starting off in the film industry is a lockdown PA. What a lockdown PA does, it's one of the worst jobs you can have. Well, no, not the worst, but it's up there in the worst.
It's definitely one of.
It's definitely one of the worst.
It's probably the highest stakes to lowest pay and actual respect.
I mean,
Yes.
glasses.
Jobs in the world.
What a lockdown PA does is they stand at any access point that the public could have onto the set and they go, nope, no, don't walk through here, you can't come through here. And it's a tough job because if you're filming on a public sidewalk, people want to walk down that sidewalk and you can't blame them. This is where they live, this is their public, and you're telling them no and you expect them to listen to you and you're fired if they don't listen to you. It's a tough job.
Game name is Codenames, by the way.
I know I'm at work, man.
I'm walking to the deli here, I gotta get the deli bagel. It happens.
Every fucking day.
Kitty Pies and 122 Scarabs, thank you so much. I don't listen to people on the sidewalk. Fair.
That's fair. You ready?
Yep.
Last clue, hopefully. Alcohol for 2.
Alcohol for 2.
Alcohol.
And that is the TikTok gift goal read.
Ames just completed the Scarab goal, sending 535 Scarabs. Thank you so much, Ames. Can we get some W Ames in chat? Moscow's and a Moscow Mule lime, because you put the lime in the coconuts. Ames also sent a confetti to celebrate reaching the goal. Thank you so much. Straw. Just drinking alcohol through a straw. I guess you have a fancy drink, you could.
Or if you have like a really strong drink.
Show me Moscow. It's definitely Moscow. The Moscow Mule.
Moscow Mule!
Very nice. One remaining.
Fun fact, I don't drink alcohol very often, but when I do, Moscow Mule.
It's the world's most interesting man. He doesn't drink beer often, but when he does,
So Moscow
it's through a
Mule?
sippy straw.
No, it's through a silly straw. Thank you very much. I'm a man of culture and class.
Lion for margaritas, Moscow Circus. Let's put it to a poll. You could do a poll, Board Ghost?
A poll?
Yeah, give me a minute.
Ooh.
It's gonna be between lime and straw.
Not lime and coconut?
Put the lime in the coconut and mix it all up.
I don't think it's circus. I don't think circuses are known for drinking alcohol.
Hold on, it's lime and I genuinely forgot the other one because I was being too silly.
Straw.
Corey drinks through those stirred straws. Yeah, you goddamn right I do, alright? Because, listen, when the alcohol is too strong, I'm not taking a sip. I don't drink very often. I need to restrict the flow to my mouth.
Alright, hashtag lime, hashtag straw. Throw your votes in any of the chats now.
Straw hat with a beer on each side. He was number 1.
He was number 1.
He was number 1. Hashtag and then your vote. Please spell it correctly, but capitalization doesn't count. You can do a hashtag lime or a hashtag straw. Any platform you're watching on. Aim sent an I'm new here. I don't think that's true. I think that might be a fib.
Next to Dow.
We can
Thank
believe
you so
it, though,
much.
in terms of, like, method acting if you need us to, though.
Ooh, lime is killing it
I'm starting
right
to
now.
think you didn't need to do a poll.
Really? I don't know.
Well, looking at that split.
I don't know. I wanted to be fair. All right, we're calling it. Poll's over. Poll's over. Go home. We're doing lime. Show me lime.
Alright, show you lime.
And that's
It is. It is. It's lime.
Lime! Woo! Twitch is going to ads right now, so thank you everyone who's standing by
Sorry,
and watching.
that was me.
Whoa! What the hell?
What?
do that?
Dude.
No, I can't say because they're on ads, but we do appreciate everyone over on Twitch who's watching, even if they're not subbed
That's
and watching
true.
the ads. We
That's
appreciate
true.
our free viewers. What was the results? It was Lime. Lime was the winner. And Corey was the assassin.
The assassin was, you were saying earlier, avocado!
Avocado was the assassin.
Free shavocado.
Wow. And it is now time to pull out the wheel for the second time tonight. Thank you so much for reaching the Scarab goal over on TikTok. You guys have earned a second spin of the wheel. Holy, I guess I'm spinning it this time, huh?
You be spinning that wheel. If it lands on an impression again, it shouldn't. I erased
Borgo
that.
says test. No, Borgo says spin the wheel. Will do. Just spin her and let her go. Just gonna spin her and let her go. That's all we're gonna do. Respin!
Oh my god, let's go!
I'm so good at getting on respin. Ames sends a backing monkey. Thank you so much, Ames. Spin it again. I'm feeling another respin. Show me respin! Ow.
Let's just spin it again for fun.
Board Ghost gives 3 rounds of wavelength clues.
Oh, we haven't done this one before. This is a heater one.
This is a big Board Ghost night. Wow. Okay. Pull that board back out.
We'll let a board bag out. And three final rounds of wavelength before we end tonight.
I think it's appropriate. All right.
3. The old ball
You know
and
what?
chain getting whipped out again.
Board Ghost is the most qualified person here to talk about this card. This is going to be good movie for a date, bad movie for a date. So what's going to happen is we're going to spin up the board. We're going to reveal it. Me and Corey are going to have our eyes closed. Board Ghost is the only one who knows the placement. And Board Ghost is going to pick 2 from chat and come up with 1 on their own.
3 rounds of 3 cards are the same thing, to be clear. We're not
Yes.
playing 3 full games of wavelength.
Playing 3 cards. 3 cards of wavelength. I'm spinning up the board and closing my eyes. Corey, close your eyes too.
Closing my eyes. Ooh.
Good movie for a date, bad movie for a date. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. Board Ghost, do we need to respin or is the 4 visible?
Good to go.
Good to go. I will give you all a moment to memorize that placement. This is a rare Board Ghost giving the hints.
All right, let's go, chat. There is our placement. There's where the board is. We are trying to get Mark and Corey to agree where to place the dial to get it to land on that 4, which they will not be able to see in just a second. Everyone get a good look, get a good look.
All right, I'm stepping away to let the dog out.
And Corey, we are ready to go.
Alright, I have to remember not to open my eyes and instead close the board first. Mark's finger was on the thing and he walked away,
oh boy.
leaving me
no.
to figure out where it is by myself. We
there
found
we
it!
go.
It is closed!
Amazing.
We have done it! Success! Oh my god. And as my eyes were closed, Mau subscribed with Prime! Let's freaking go! W Mau! Woo! Man, I could even really pay attention to chat because Board Ghost is getting ghost movie clues only. If you could somehow get us there with that, would be insane.
Well, there's, you know what?
Ames says, were we not also supposed to close our eyes? Ames, if you close your eyes, that's fine. You're mentally playing along with us.
Alrighty, I'm gonna start off with PMT from TikTok's hint, The Lion King.
Lion King?
Lion King.
I think that's solid. I think that's a pretty reasonable date movie. That's not like Max, we're not talking like the Notebook level's good date movie, but like I if I was going on a date and we saw Lion King, I'd be happy. First clue's Lion King, Mark.
Lion King? I don't like that movie.
Okay, well you don't really like most things Disney, so that's fair.
Yeah.
I think it's fine though.
PMT sent to heart me. I think Lion King, yeah, fair enough. Good movie for a date. I might even put it a little further, honestly, for a date.
Feel free.
Even though, I don't like Disney, but... Is that Board Ghost hint, or is that taken from chat?
That one was taken from chat. I'll do mine last.
Okay.
Alright.
And I've seen it a few times and I agreed with it. Casper the Friendly Ghost.
I kinda like the placement where it's at.
Yeah, it's not a romantic movie, but it's a friendly movie.
But it's like, it's a little spooky, and I think that's always good for a date movie. Little
That's
spooky
right.
vibe.
Yeah, a little scary. She's scared of Casper.
You know?
You know?
I didn't say it was scary. I said it was spooky.
The kind of thing you want to find out soon.
Every time that damn ghost shows up, I start freaking out.
No, not real. They're not real.
That ain't right.
That's messed. That's a kid. They killed a kid. That's messed up.
Souls don't belong on the earthly plane.
Send his ass back to purgatory where he belongs.
And yo, I may have missed this earlier. Mau subscribed with Prime. Holy moly, thank you so much, Mau, over on Teen Witch, the purple app.
If you were a kid in the 90s, it's a romantic movie. Not romantic, Can I Keep You? Every little girl falls in love with.
That's fair.
That's, I can't say I had that same experience.
Saying all this with Board Ghost in the room.
It's not real.
Board Ghost is an exception.
We have him on, like work duty.
He's on soul parole.
He's on exactly, yes. It's a worker's lease that has him here.
Yeah. Heaven's like, you did some bad things, trying to put you on parole, working for the Boardgamers. Serve your time.
Oh no, the worst guy.
It's like super hell.
Terrible punishment.
It's like super hell. It really speeds up his stay. All right, Borgos, what's your last one you got?
Watch on Halloween, it wasn't what I remembered. Yeah, the last time I watched Casper the Friendly Ghost, I think I was maybe in 1st grade, so it's been a little while.
That's messed up. I was at least in 4th grade.
I'm like all locked up now.
Totally romantic as a girl, grew up in the 90s. Okay, maybe I'll push it a little further, depending on the next clue.
I'm not. I think it's valid right where it is.
Froze again. We're actually holding really still. Alright, we can't stop making noises if they're frozen. But we did then hold very still.
I can make noises just fine.
We're practicing ventriloquism.
No, let's not do that. I know this bit.
Alright. I'm gonna say Kingsman.
Maisie and Lily says, Mark, what films do you actually like? Okay, I like a lot of movies, just not Disney. I like a ton of movies. I'm actually more of a TV show guy myself.
No, you're not. Don't say that to me.
I am.
Don't say no.
Not TV shows that you recommend, like animes.
You also can't finish TV shows. So no, even anime, you cannot finish animes either.
I didn't say I'm good at finishing them. I said I like watching them.
So no, you're not a TV guy.
I can be a TV guy and not finish anything I watch. That's a thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, I like A24 films. I'm basic like that. I'm a very basic person. I like A24. I like action films. Anything with Nick Cage in it. Absolutely anything with Nick Cage in it. Kingsman.
So meanwhile, this is hanging above our head.
I love Kingsman. Kingsman is a movie I absolutely love.
Date movie.
Is it a date movie? No.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie and a date movie.
It's a good movie.
Well, the ending.
The
ending.
The ending makes me. The ending is what is taking me back towards bad date movie side.
The ending, it's like, well, they're doing it. How about? How about us? It could work. It's a long shot.
They're calling her a Swedish princess. I mean, how could it not work?
No spoilers. When I'm talking about the ending, I'm talking about the last lines of the film.
It's the falling action.
Yeah, falling action is a good way to put it.
I think that I'm gonna leave it there. You do you, man. You do you with that one.
I think
when in Rome,
9 out of times the line doesn't work.
9 times out of 10.
Holy moly, Ames has a glowing jellyfish.
Ooh.
Whoa! Thank you so much, Ames. Holy crap.
9 times out of 10, when you give that line, you actually end up with one of the other people in that movie's endings.
Okay, guys, let's backdoor the Kingsman spoilers here. I'm fine logging in here. We're gonna backdoor those Kingsman spoilers for now.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
Because what she says.
Good movie for a date, bad movie for a date. How'd we do? Oh, Borgos was trying to take us back with that. Okay, no, those were really good hints. I think Kingsman was a wise one to take us back. I I think the ending might not put anyone in the mood.
Yeah, I've watched it with a couple of ladies, and they all like it because they like how much I like it, but the ending doesn't work like that, I'll tell you that for damn sure.
You speaking from experience?
Yeah.
Oh.
Score of 2. Score of 2. Very nice. We got 2 more cards to go.
It's a great movie.
Amelia sent to heart me. Thank you so much.
Maybe the ending's
Amelia.
aged a
It's
little
great
poorly.
movie for the boys.
Oh, I think it's just a good movie.
Yeah, it is.
It is just a great movie.
I love Kingsman.
And the second one, also excellent.
Second one is
Amazing
good.
sequel.
Not my favorite.
Now, the third one, if I remember right,
Was bad.
Well, third being The King's Man, that one.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one, but I heard really bad reviews, which is a shame because the trailer for The King's Man was so good, so I have to generate a new card.
You gotta get a new card.
Like, the trailer was actually amazing.
I am the King's man.
Alright, let's go with... I trust Borgo's opinion on this, for sure. Our next card's gonna be Dangerous Safe.
oh yeah.
Third, vastly
Oh,
underrated.
yeah.
I loved all 3. All right, maybe I'm gonna have to go for it.
I need to see the third before I give an opinion. I heard bad reviews, and the trailer
Maybe the public was wrong.
stunning.
The trailer's on its own a great trailer.
Dangerous Safe.
And it says alpha versus beta. Ames, I promise you it's in the list, and we just can't pull it up manually right
This
now.
4 right here is what we're aiming for.
Not that one. Try again.
Do I need to spin again?
Yes, sir.
Now this 4 right here.
There we go. There we go. All right, chat. On a scale from dangerous to safe, we're trying to get Mark and Corey to try to place that red dial right on that blue little wedge there that you guys are seeing. Get
sounds
another
like a
minute to look at
Quiplash guy.
chat. Look at chat. Let's check it out. Check it out.
Schmitty?
Take a gander. And I'd say box it up. Box it up. Last chance to look. And there it goes. All right, chat. Give me some hints. All right. Right off the get-go from Mystique over on YouTube. Approaching a strange dog.
Now keep in mind, Board Ghost is the type of guy who'd have $5,000 of equipment and 0 surge protectors.
This is true. This is true.
So,
I'm a little biased on this. Approaching a strange dog, I'm very scared of dogs. I don't think you would put the dial here, though.
no, I'll even it out for you. Approaching a strange dog is more like there. I respect dogs.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I respect dogs. I'm gonna take it a little further down.
Yeah, you need to respect how dangerous a dog can be, even if it's on a leash. Like, do not walk up and just pet random dogs. Jeremy, if you're in chat, do not walk up and pet random dogs.
Jeremy has this toxic behavior where he just goes and pets random dogs like a criminal. He's like he's a pickpocket of dog pets. It's impressive how stealthy he is with it, to be quite honest.
You may walk up and pet Maisie. Ooh, if we ever run into Maisie, of Maisie and Lily.
So, I gotta say, I like Ames's hint of a pocket knife over on TikTok, but I think I like Steve over on YouTube's a little better. A knife!
A knife!
In all caps.
I mean, that's dangerous. You really have to take care of yourself and be careful when you're wielding a knife. I mean, look, Board Ghost has one on them every single day.
I'd simply disarm it.
Okay.
You like that one?
This caliber
I love
blade.
the unflinching, like, slight 1,000-yard stare of, I just disarm him.
I'd simply disarm it.
Just disarm him.
You'll find this
not even an
caliber
issue,
blade ineffective on me.
Thanks, Dwight.
Shit, what's his name? The really fat guy thinks he knows martial arts.
Oh, Steven Seagal?
It's like, that's very Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal-ism?
Yeah, I can take it.
I can take it.
I can take it.
And you know what? In that same vein, I can take Steven Seagal. But most people could, so that's not really a flex.
Alright, you took me back to the dangerous side.
Right.
Yeah, no, I think knives are dangerous, but I'd simply disarm them. You still gotta be careful with them, though.
Forcing Mark to eat with his hands, that's dangerous. That is dangerous.
See, the Dwight... So, someone said thanks, Dwight, after I said that. Don't understand that. Never watched The Office. I know who the character is. Don't have any context to it. And then I saw Corey did the ocular pat down on Ghosty. That one I understand. That one I get.
Pat down.
I get the ocular pat down.
Alright, and last hint from Board Ghost himself.
Come on. You got it. I know, you're a talented ghost.
Banana peels, do not mess around with banana peels. Those are dangerous.
We actually have a documentary.
Yeah, I'm gonna link you to a 40-minute documentary. It's gonna change your tune.
Change your perspective on
banana
peels.
peels.
Hundreds have died in America alone at the hands of the banana peel.
I don't even want to think what the EU looks like. Board Ghost using all of his neurons firing in rapid succession.
Every brain cell in the book on this one.
Every brain cell in the book. He is. You know Newton balls. Those like things that you sit on your desk and you like pull it up and it goes. That's all of Board Ghost's brain cells going like firing on all neurons right now.
All five
of them clanking together, making that the transfer of energy between them are the thought processes in his head firing between ball to ball.
Okay, all right, I got one.
Okay.
Old convertibles.
Ooh. Dangerous. It'll tick me up a little bit.
That's a great. All two brain cells fighting for third place.
Okay.
That's such a great shout.
I'm happy right there.
Big man's joke there, country.
You mind if I take it down just a little bit more?
Sure, go ahead.
Just a tad bit more, right there.
All right, we're locked in. Dangerous save. How do we do? Whoa.
Oh, I need a little bit more.
That's a 3. That's a 3. Very nice. Going to a score of 5. Not bad at all. And let's
Look at
see.
that. Oh, zoom. Magnet. Enhance. Good call, Corey. Thank you. I've seen Board Ghost drive old convertibles before, and I know that I'm not safe in those.
That is a good point.
See, that's what I was trying to get you guys to think of me driving an old convertible.
That's why I ticked it down.
Okay, hold on.
My life is on the line. Board Ghost, you are the reason that why anyone says that I'm a good driver, I tell them, I stop and I go, no, I'm not a good driver, I'm a safe driver. And they go, what's the difference between the two? They're the same thing. And I go, good is being able to whip around, move around fast, and be able to handle it while going 80 miles per hour. Safe is actually following the law. I'm a safe driver. Board Ghost is a good driver.
All right, I input this card by hand, so it doesn't have the credit at the bottom, and it doesn't have the custom animation, blah, blah, blah. But your next card is Alpha to Beta, custom card from Ames.
Wolfpack! Assemble!
All right.
The Alpha is here! Wolfpack!
Just like nothing but really fun and positive comment.
Close your eyes, Corey.
It's gonna be
Chat, please don't be mean. Alpha Betas, all members of the Wolfpack have equal respect to everyone.
Oh boy. Alright, chat, there it is. That 4, that little blue wedge right there is what we are trying to get Mark and Corey to put that red needle on. So give your hints on a scale from alpha to beta that you think will get them to place the red dial right where that blue wedge is. Keep an eye out, take a look, take a gander, look at it,
I was pressured into this.
Remember it.
Chat, if you want to stay part of the Wolfpack, you gotta be nice. True Wolfpack members are not mean.
I take no responsibility for the outcome of this card.
It's like when Jake the Pirate says, pirate law number 1, pirates don't steal.
We got them rolling in, Let's close up the board.
Closing it up.
You guys still gotta look? We can see.
Right.
Wolfpack, oh!
It's gonna be vibes based, okay? Totally vibes based.
Vibes based.
Going for the 4 gambit now. Luigi, that's maxed out alpha.
Depends, is it Luigi playing Mario Kart or Luigi doing anything else?
All right, Shania over on TikTok says, owning a PT Cruiser.
All right.
Do you guys know what a PT Cruiser is?
I do, it was almost my car.
What's a PT Cruiser?
I'll handle this.
Okay. Okay. Ooh.
Chad, when I got my first car, I was given the option. The option was get a free PT Cruiser, or spend $8,000 on a used Chevy Equinox. So the Chevy's running great, I just gotta say.
PT loser. Yeah, I think that might be beta behavior. But if you own it, you could be the alpha of the wolf pack in a PT Cruiser.
That's true. That's true. PT Cruisers themselves, beta behavior. Owning a PT Cruiser, especially if you have one with the flame decals on it, that is maxed out alpha behavior. For sure.
I will say I did not say a Woody PT Cruiser, the one with the fake wood veneers.
Oh, that is alpha behavior. The Woody PT Cruisers go incredibly hard.
Please, Borgos, Shania like Shania Twain.
Shania, my
That's how it's
bad.
pronounced. Apologies. I just realized I never see those anymore. I don't know why. They're so cool.
I mispronounced that name multiple times too. I'm glad Boardgos took the heat for that one. What's up?
All right. I got another one from Country Mozart over on TikTok, ordering chicken strips at a Mexican restaurant.
That
Nice try, Mark.
No, that's I'm with Mark on that one. That's fucking alpha behavior. Holy shit, you're bucking the trends. You're breaking the established social norm.
Look,
It's toddler behavior.
I walk into every restaurant, sunglasses on, cool guy behavior, take the menu, toss aside, chicken strips. Chicken strips. Every time.
No, Mark. You do that exact same thing, but you say just a slice of chocolate cake is fine. And yes, I want it with my meal.
Oh, what's that? Wagyu beef?
I do
Medium rare.
notably order dessert
Chicken
at
strips.
restaurants instead of a meal from time to time, but only when I've eaten a meal before going to said restaurant. I think it's very acceptable. Okay, that's beta behavior. That's toddler moves. It'll take me up a good bit. I think it's acceptable.
I do think, if it wasn't for the fact we had previous context with the first clue, that is just straight alpha behavior. Like, genuinely, walking into a place like a Mexican restaurant, having just a wonderful assortment of food that you can choose, and just being like, I'm gonna take the chicken strips. Screw your tacos. Screw your burritos. I don't have much Mexican food very often. It's very rare I have Mexican food. Screw your nachos. I'm getting chicken strips.
Chat's gonna hate me for this, but it's gonna come out eventually. I don't like Mexican food.
It is true. You are the sole reason I don't have Mexican food that often.
Yeah.
You and my mother.
The way Corey hates Red Robin, if we suggest Red Robin, Corey goes no. If they suggest a Mexican place, I just say no.
That's true.
I despise refried beans. They actually disgust me to think about. And just the adjacent food, I just have a bad association.
You and my mom. I never get to go to a Mexican restaurant.
Zeke says gasp. I'm sorry. I just
Fricked up.
I don't like it.
It's fricked up. All right, what's the last one, Board Ghost? Are you thinking hard over there?
Carrie Dixon says I don't either. Lol.
So hard, my brain's firing on all cylinders.
I heard a gasket pop back there. Are you good?
I know it's firing. It's
That
going.
was just the vehicle. Bordeaux came in.
I was worried. It was the computers for a second. Have to try street tacos. Oh.
Yeah. So I don't like refried beans. I don't like corn either. I know corn's a popular ingredient.
You're breaking my heart, man.
I don't like the orange rice that a lot of Mexican dishes have. I don't know. I like queso. Queso's good.
Well, his streaming content aside, I think Mexican restaurants in general have some very tasty meals.
That's fair. I don't, I don't think it's a bad opinion for you to like it. I just don't like it myself. We went to Red Robin. It was delicious, says Anita. I am glad to hear. I love Red Robin. Haystack Tavern Double is my go-to pick.
I want to be friends, but Mexican food might be a deal breaker.
I'm sorry.
Dude.
I'm sorry. Hey, it just means more for you, I'm not eating the supply. Same thing with Rice Krispie treats. I hate them. But, people get mad at me like, hey, it's just more for you.
Rice Krispie treats are relatively mid, I think. Rice Krispies treats are okay. They're not my favorite, but if I need a snack, if I need a quick fix, I got nothing but a Rice Krispie treat hanging around, I'll take a dubious little one.
Josh says, geez, someone say Rachel so she'll stop spamming. please do not spamming chat. We are using a chat aggregator, so when you spam it, we actually cannot see what you're saying. So I did not even know you were spamming because we can't see it. It is just being a nuisance to the other people on TikTok. So please just say it once. We'll see it, and Board goes to read it if they want to.
The chat ag deletes it with prejudice.
I got a very silly one stuck in my head, so I'm gonna say paying your taxes.
Max Alpha move. I'm like Ned Flanders, first in line. First day of the year.
I feel like we have to put it in Max Alpha because then we might actually trick like Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos into paying their taxes for once.
Yeah, guys, it's really cool. It's the new cool thing everyone's doing.
So sick, guys. Oh my god.
If you want to be accepted by Gen Z on Twitter, all you have to do is pay taxes.
Jeffy B, it's so easy. If you want to host your wedding in Venice, Italy, just pay taxes. It's actually that simple.
Jeffy, Elon, the cool thing gets all the people to laugh at your jokes. When I see somebody post a joke on Twitter, and I'm like, that guy's paid their taxes.
That's my alpha right there.
I'm liking and retweeting.
I'm engaging. You know what? I will start calling it X the Everything app.
Corey, I don't think he's falling for it.
No. But if this is us paying our taxes, that's beta behavior. No, sorry. Little tax evasion never hurt nobody unless they were someone named Schmezos, alright? Well, for us, government?
Mark will get put on a list for saying Twitter on stream, lol. And why they named the app that. Alright, I'm locked in here.
Locked in there, let's see it.
Let's see it, alpha to beta. Hey. Not bad. That is a 3. Board Ghost was on the target every single time.
Thanks, chat.
And you know what?
Very nice.
If this ever comes up again, Joey's got to remember, Board Ghost score is 8.
Score to beat for next time is 8. Thank you for the custom card, Ames. Alpha to beta, we finally did it.
I like that card, Ames. I thought it was fun.
I like it too. Wolfpack.
And guys, that is all we have for you tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. We went a little bit later than we intended on, but we appreciate you being here. We will be back tomorrow, normal time. That is 6 p.m. New York time, Eastern Standard Time, or 11 p.m. London time. Did I say we?
We said we.
Did I say we? What I meant to say.
Let me out? Are you gonna frame me on Wednesdays?
Hell no! It's gonna be me and Austin. Me and Austin. Austin's back. Woo! See if you guys want to see Austin. Yo, Ames sent a fireworks shower. Thank you so much, Ames. Holy moly. And thank you so much, everyone who went over to Twitch tonight. Genuinely, I'll say the name for real now.
Twitch.
If you're not following us on Twitch, please do consider hopping over and giving us a follow. There's a link in our bio. It really does mean a lot when we have a lot of viewers over there. It really helps. People were incredibly generous using the Prime subs and the gifted subs and the Tier 1 subs tonight. And hey, if you hop over to Twitch now, just saying, somebody comes through and gifts some more subs, you might receive one. So it's an investment. I'll do the Twitch thing tomorrow. Fair enough, Ames.
You know, with Twitch being up and running, hopefully in the future we'll have some fun things on there. There's a lot of stuff you can do on Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch allows a lot of bot API stuff.
Twitch ads are starting now, so we're just gonna end.
Okay, bye guys.
Hopefully we'll know when the stream is actually shut off this time. But that's all we have for you tonight. Goodbye.
Goodbye.